Happy Friday, everybody. Welcome on in. How we doing? How are we feeling? Friday already. We're going to do some giveaways today. We're going to take some trades first as we have another all-time high. What happened to my list here? Why is the mag 7 there? And who touched my shit? Minis. I feel like this is wrong. What is going on? I think I fixed it. Anyways, good morning. Luigi, what's up? New all-time highs. NQ new high at least. And ES touch it. Yeah, small. Just add it. I feel like this is still wrong. But anyways, right at the value area high, we already touched POC. Just nothing but buyers overnight. Some sellers yesterday. So if you have any questions on yesterday, always send them on in. I mean, you're going to get some bearish moves in this bullish trend. You see how quickly the buyers step right back in. So although there was money to the downside yesterday, like we speak about, short-lived, because less than 24 hours later, we're right back at the high, an all-time high. So it doesn't mean you don't short it ever and don't ever make money. But if you didn't, just be focusing on trying to make the money long today. It's the easier money, I would say. But yeah, definitely some good lessons from yesterday. We'll pull that up in just a second. I want to remind you guys that we will be jumping over to ASFX TV at the open. We're going to stay live here on socials for free. But every day we're live on ASFX TV. But on Fridays, we'll keep it free. But if you want to get access to the giveaway, you need to be signed up here for ASFX TV. The link is down below, absolutely free. And then you'll get access for the whole month. All right. We did a bunch of giveaways this week. We did some yesterday. I feel like we do them almost every day. It's getting out of hand. Won't that seller enter again? What does that mean? H4M. What does that mean? Won't that seller enter again? Who's that seller? Do we know him? I don't know what that means. But yeah, yesterday, let's go over yesterday real quick, shall we? Which one's this? That's Tuesday. Yesterday, clean, textbook, beautiful setup right out of Futures 2.0 on NQ. ES looking a little bit different. I know many of you took that on stream with Austin. Just as good, turns out to be. But it just didn't structurally look as good from the start. Let's go over step by step. Opening range here. It's the first 15 minutes of the day. So anyone that's going to stay on stream through the open with us, don't trade the first 15 minutes. I let this opening range set, these horizontal lines. That's going to give me the range. And I also want to see a side broken of that range. So right here, I could want to be a buyer, right? I want to be a buyer in general. So, okay, let me just buy it. Maybe you have a good stop loss way down there and you do survive. But you have to go through this stress. And maybe you had a bad stop loss and got stopped out. So we don't want that. So if we could just let the first break come in, which comes to the downside, which is great, because I don't want shorts. The trend is still bullish. So this is retesting the overnight VWAP. Once buyers then step back above New York and reclaim it, now let's go continue that bullish trend that we've been having all week, right? It's a mid-range to top of range, simple. It was 3 minutes. This is a 1 minute chart. I was out in 3 minutes. Can't hate it. 3 minutes, no stress. We'll take that. And like I said, it's all here in Futures 2.0. So it's a Friday. Sign up for free. You get access to today's giveaways, the live stream, but also you can study this over the weekend. Come back ready to go on Monday with a little bit more understanding of what view ops we're looking at, the levels, how to set up your chart, everything. It's all in here. All right. And then actually one more lesson on yesterday later on. So this is still on NQ. My long was back here, right? Between here and there. Pulls back to New York. Maybe a little bounce play in there for sure. Right at 11:30. So a new 15-minute candle too. That's pretty nice. You have the high of day up here, which we're trying to trade back into since this is a pullback strategy. That's a pretty good looking trade. Higher high, pullback, higher low off the VWAP. If this were to make a new high, would you be surprised? Would you be pissed that you weren't in it? Probably. You wouldn't be surprised, but you'd be pissed that you weren't in it because it's off the level. It's been nothing but buyers. It's not just today, but all week. And it loses. Finally, a loss. Sellers step in for the first time in quite some time and break below both VWAPs, almost all three of them. And then now we know what's happened since then. We had this move lower. Asia comes in. Never mind. Right back up. So when you zoom out on it, which is why shorts are also so tough, where did the trend start to look bearish, right? Overall, big picture trend. Obviously, never. This is just our next higher low down here. We were thinking, you were thinking when you longed it yesterday, the higher low was here. from back here, right? So it's like higher highs, higher lows, yes, but it still is a higher low down here. Got it? So still buyers in control. But I think there's a potential short in there. If we go to like the 1 minute here, let's go to the 2, just to condense things. On the break below some VWAPs. Where are we at? That's Wednesday. Let's just rewind it. Get my VWAPs back on there. So yesterday again, oh, this is on ES. Let's go to NQ just because that's what I watch the most. But same thing. You get the failed break above the New York VWAP. But then once you're underneath, you get some retests off the daily and the open range low here. So there was some money to the downside. It holds the POC, and then you see what happened in Asia. Nothing but buyers stepping right back in again. So the shorts, as expected, very short-lived, and we're right back up. And Q made a new all-time high. It's well above its levels. We see ES right at like yesterday's high, all-time high, rejecting its value very high. So we'll watch the differences there. But with 40 minutes or so until the open, just look for pullbacks. Come on a little bit lower to the overnight. Now, if on ES we do come down to the overnight, we are going to be below the POC. So maybe we can get a little bit below it, trade back above it. That'd be a nice looking long there. But not looking for shorts, that's for sure. But I'm not jumping into longs at the highs here. Shura, good morning. Good week so far. Oh, yeah. Raj, bro, what? Bro, what? What does that mean? Let's go for another trade while we're here. So if you took this loss yesterday, I think it's fine. Thankfully, I'm at the gym. I'm done trading. But I did put in my note here, even though it's a loser. And it goes to the point we've been saying all week. It's like, what am I going to do here? Sell it when it gets to this New York VWAP? When it's been nothing but buyers, a new all-time high pullback? Are you going to sell it? Okay, sell it there. See how many times out of 10 this would fall for you. And the other 9 times you get smoked with the new higher high. So no one's selling it there. If anything, you're selling it below these 2 VWAPs, maybe catching this move to previous days, but nothing too crazy. And it's still a good week. This was on Tuesday's trade, same idea. First break of open range high. All this is in Futures 2.0, like I said. So you guys should study it this weekend. You get free access when you sign up. We'll do the giveaways today, but then also over the weekend, you got plenty of time to study up. But just playing the bounces off this New York VWAP. Same idea here. You can say, why would I sell it? I'm not going to sell it there. And then it didn't fall. Yesterday it fell. That's all right. 8 times out of 10, this will pop back higher when trend's been so bullish like this. So just keep taking the same consistent setups like we did on Wednesday, the very next day. A little bit slower, but still, buyers worked our way higher, as they like to do. And I actually played it again twice. But that was it. Quick day, 4 minutes of trades, another new all-time high when you wake up. Crazy stuff. And where's our Monday? Monday. So Monday was a little bit down on ES, huh? Forget what we did on Monday, honestly. Yeah, it took a short off the New York in the afternoon, noon, way after, like somewhere over here on NQ. So Monday was a little bit bearish, and then you come back in the rest of the week. Tuesday up, Wednesday up. Thursday was actually a bearish close. It's going to go down as a red day. But you see how it's not like shifting everything. Still a very bullish week. And then Friday, yeah. You look back in the week, it was nothing but buyers. You just had to sustain 3 or 4 hours of sellers yesterday afternoon. That's what I'm worried about. Yesterday took the win. Then from all-time high, sellers ripped the market. They didn't rip it right back up. We're fine. You took a loss. That's as simple as you got to keep it. You played the bounce that's been paying you consistently. You played the same idea. The loser came in. All right, on to the next setup. Where do I want to take the next trade? All right, buyers are back in. Let's take the same setup again. It is what it is. Double break yesterday was so good. Yeah, NQ was clean. ES finally worked its way back higher. Yes. Kumar, what's up? Good morning. We got about 30 minutes or so until the open. We are going to hop over to AceFX TV. We'll stay live here, but then questions and the chat will get priority over there. And then we're live every morning on AceFX TV, but Fridays we'll keep it free as we do the giveaways. We did one on Wednesday at least. That was the cash one. And then yesterday we did funded accounts. I feel like we did something on Monday too. I don't know. Too many to count. $92 away from a payout. Big W. Lock that in. But no rush. Don't be jumping into the very first setup you see this morning at 9:32 because you're so hungry for that payout. If it comes at 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, you'll get it. You'll be fine. My account is 50,071. Been grinding it up and down almost 750, give or take, but the consistency rule is saying 416%. And under it says $520 left. That's a weird one, Carter. I have no idea why any of that would be said. I mean, maybe it's saying because you've probably had a day of profit. Let me just guess. Let's just say $500. So you've had a day of 500 at some point on that account, but the balance is only $71 in profit. So $500 is probably 416% of your account balance because it's $71 is your account balance. So don't worry about the consistency. Just keep on trading until you get that thing back up, and then you'll be good. No matter what account it is. If your account is basically at break even, but you've had a big winning day on it, consistency score is going to be fucked. Yeah. But you're not taking a payout tomorrow. So just keep on trading, taking wins, and then the consistency score will sell itself out as you build the account. Do I trade? I normally trade like anywhere between 3 and 5 micros on NQ. Yesterday was only 3 or 4 because of the volatility. Oh no, Thursday. No, Wednesday. Wednesday I had 100 point stop on NQ. So if I do my normal 5 micros, that's $1,000. But I knocked it down to 2 or 3. But then on a day when it's a 30, 40 point stop, I'll beef it up to 5. But it's still always risking the same amount of money. Generally. Good questions. Good questions. 113. What's 113, Toby? Big old stop. Yeah, was it 113? Yeah. Makes sense. It was volatile. I was having a discussion with someone in our BSC saying he has a problem with like the big stop losses, like just seeing it and sizing with it. You got to think about it. Like 113 point stop loss isn't big because I'm basing that stop loss on structure, which just means we've moved at least 100. So if we're moving 100 with ease, why can't I go get another 100? We're pretty volatile today. If I was having a 100 point stop loss on a day that's only moved 50, then yeah, that thing's probably fucking huge because we've only moved 50. Why would you risk double that? But just it's all equates to how volatile we are that day. It's not too much to ask for 100 points if we've just moved 100. So I think that's where everyone gets hung up on of like, oh, that's a big number. Well, yeah, because we're moving in big numbers today. So buck up. It's as simple as that. Knock down your contract size and you'll be fine. I guess following only view up can get you minimum of 2 payouts every month. I don't know. Sure. Do you think the NFP news view up is useful to today? Nah, I don't bother with that shit. It is a news, maybe strong enough to warrant a news view up, but not really concerned about NFP. Like we drop it down to a 1 minute. Let's see from this wick. Are we holding that right now? Is that why you ask? Since 8:30 here, yeah, we're below it. It's not a bad idea. I just don't really use them. I think it is. It is in futures 2.0, and it's something to use sometimes in news VWAPs. And NFP is kind of a core one that would maybe be included in that. But the short answer right now is probably not. We'll see how it's maybe respected or not respected as the morning goes on, and then maybe I'll put it back on. Good question, Thomas. Yeah, you got it, Carter. I wouldn't be buying it up here with 30 minutes until the open. I think we had it yesterday, maybe one of the days, where like if I'm trading pre-market, you got to try to treat it like 2 sessions where you're in and out before the open, and then maybe you look for another setup. But I at least personally, if I was in a long, I don't like to ask or need for like a breakout, aka a new high of day, heading into the open. Not that it doesn't happen, but like I just don't want to have to ask for new highs before 9:30 even comes in. Like we get a little bit drift back, pull on down, and then maybe at 9:30 we'll get the pop higher. But I don't want to be chasing breakouts, being greedy in the pre-market. So that's why when it's high up like here, not interested. But if we're down by VWAP, I'll just look for a little scalp off there. I don't need too much pre-market. So I'm flat right now. Obviously, we're going to hold that long bias until we get some strong new information to sell it. Any news on the tape this afternoon, this morning, Friday? NFP. I feel like we haven't even mentioned NFP in a couple months. Just keep forgetting about it. Doesn't really concern us with the pre-market. And they normally change the numbers anyways. 10 o'clock Michigan sentiment makes sense. Okay, this was clean yesterday. I could have held it a little bit longer, but when you look at it, it's still 0.8, 0.9 R in 3 minutes. Not too bad. And the way ES was holding up, we're not looking too beautiful. Not that I have to look at them both every day, but I do. So with ES lagging behind its VWAPs, I don't need to trade through the first break. That's what the plan says. So you just follow that. You're going to miss out on profits. You could always hit it again. Wednesday was slow. And then yesterday, ES was slow. So like I said, day by day, they switch up a little bit. I think that one or Tuesdays was probably the best setup, right? We were saying Tuesday. So this goes to this point. Let's go back to there actually. Tuesday's long here. On this first bounce off New York VWAP, it's following the first break of open range high. So like I said, anyone that's tuned in late, it's all mentioned in Futures 2.0, which you can get free access to. I don't like to chase the first break. You see how often it doesn't really run very far. Pulls back to VWAP. There's a hold of it here. Now, I like to trade back into structure, which is like the high of day. So at that point, that'd be here. So let's just draw my take profit. Stop loss should probably be at the open range low for this example. So if I draw the stop loss, what the fuck is that risk reward? Doesn't need to be 1R, but I think I need a little bit more than that. So I just didn't love that, where it's just such a volatile open that there's really no structure to the left for me to put a stop other than here, which, yes, would have held. But now when I see the second bounce off New York VWAP, okay, now I got at least this structure to the left to base a stop loss off of. So now I'm risking 60 to go get pretty much 50 to the high. Yeah, it's a lot more reasonable, closer to 1R than this first one. So that's why I like this second one. Because if I'm risking, I don't know, all of the opening range pretty much, we need to double how much we've already moved for me to even just get a decent sized win. And I don't like that. I just want a small little piece of how much we've moved today. If we've moved 150, give me 50. Not we've moved 100, give me 100. It's a little bit different. But they're both good setups, both off the same VWAP, just different risk rewards, different structure for a stop. NQ, man. No pullbacks to the daily. If you were long in Asia session off the overnight, what are you up? Just chilling 350 points. Not too shabby. Crazy. Any reason you didn't enter the break of high day VWAP to carry on trend after retracing New York VWAP? Why didn't high of day VWAP? Are we saying this second one yesterday? Oh no, this is my trade. This one? Well, I didn't enter this high of day VWAP. If you put one on there, is that the question? Because yeah, it is a good setup, thankfully. When it does lose, I'm at the gym. Thankfully, because we're done with stream around like 11. So I already took my winning trade. I'm off to the gym. Fortunately. On this day. But then sometimes you miss a move. But yeah, like I said, it's not a bad setup. So if you took that setup, you should. It's a bounce off VWAP, clearly all buyers. If this were to bounce back towards these high of days, you say, what the hell am I doing not long in this? This is what's paid me all week long. What am I doing? But since it's finally the one that loses because some sellers step in all week, you're like, oh shit, why did I take that? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know you knew when the breakdown was coming. So just keep on playing the probabilities. If you took that bounce off New York every day this week, probably like 7 for 9, 8 for 10. I don't know. They're not all gonna win, unfortunately. But yeah, let's give away some accounts today. Friday, it's been green all week actually. All month since actually last week was just one day in May. So green month. Got the event next week. So no streams on AceFX TV. For anyone that is signed up and hanging here pre-market, no streams next week. I'll remind you guys on the regular stream next week, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And it's all scheduled there this morning. And then I thought actually we're scheduled out pretty far into almost Memorial Day. So if you click on upcoming streams, you'll see this today, next week until Tuesday, and we pick it up again on the following Monday, the 18th. So we're scheduled up until the 22nd. So no questions on when we're live, how many times. Got 2 on Monday, Wednesday, Fridays. There you go. I was tossing and turning last night, wanting to ask about that, thinking I missed something that could have presented that loss. Yeah, no, you're gonna take losses. I mean, there's always something we could try to look for, of like, oh, this news headline, or oh, that sweep of this. That's why it lost. It's a good setup. You gotta stop asking like, what could I have done to like avoid it? Yeah, that's obviously a good question on certain trades, but like just inverse it of like, if I didn't take that and it won, what excuse would I have for not being in it? Like, what did I not like about it? Was it the fact that we were at an all-time high and pulled back to New York and defended it with buyers? Like, what did I not like about it? And as long as you're not over risked, we took a winning trade in the morning, so hopefully you're green already. At worst, you gave it back and you're break even. Okay, no harm done. Or you bounce back again in the afternoon with a short. Who knows? And you're green again. Or you find a trade this morning and you wipe out yesterday's loss. It's just about how do you finish the week, the month. The day to day is irrelevant. It was just one trade of the 30 you're going to take this month. Yeah, James, you wish. HR would not allow that. Yeah, Zach streams on Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I did. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. He's got his own course on AceFX TV, his liquidity concepts. So you get access to that down here as well. Yeah, he's John Wick. He's got such cool thumbnails compared to me. I think we still have, I think the Wednesday is one of the funniest. No, Thursday. Look at James. Look at James on Thursday. Looking like a little kid somehow, even though he's got a cigar in his hand. But yeah, Zarb's crushing it. So if you're not tuning into the afternoon streams, we'll have another one today. You're missing out. Do you use the high or of day, low of day view up on most of your trades? No. For extra confluence, you could use it like that. I do not. Like, it is good for extra confluence, but I'm normally in on the bounce play, which presents before the break. And then once I'm in the bounce, normally a break follows after, but I'm already in. So I could look at it as like, okay, well, that's good. I have a break play in too. So that helps my trade. But like, I normally don't take the break because I want to get the lower price on the bounce. And I feel a lot of the time I don't need the extra confluence of like, okay, yeah, you should be buying it because we broke the high of day. VWAP. I already know I want to buy it, or I already know I want to sell it, depending on the day. So it's like if you have a lower confidence level, yeah, maybe start with the high of day, low of day VWAP breaks. But once you start recognizing the patterns, you read the trend, you're gonna get yourselves in on the bounce plays, better price. But it's a good question. It's in futures 2.0. I'd say if you miss the bounce because of whatever reason, you have a second shot at it. I'm like, okay, maybe the break. Maybe that's your best bet now. But not all and every high of day and low of day view up break. You gotta be picky with it. There's gonna be a million of them. So we're getting a little bit of that pullback we want here on NQ. Don't want new highs heading into the open. If only it was that easy of just like, all right, we're close to the open, we're pretty high, sell it back down. But just how often do we break out at 920? Sometimes. I think we did on Wednesday. I think Ben was in a trade or someone was in a trade pre-market and it did. It's gonna do shit. If only everything was 100%, then I would short this every day. But like I was mentioning, if ES comes a little bit lower to its overnight, still might be a little bit tricky of a buy, just in terms of being below this POC. Not the end of the world. I'm not going to short it instead, but maybe like a better world. We pull back and we break above the POC again. And we're long somewhere like 7,400, back and up through. We'll see what it gives us. Hopefully, no sell off. Fuck that. You better defend my VWAP here and bounce. Come on. Edge, we might sell off today. Yeah, we might also go for a new all time high. Those are our two options. We might sell off or we might rip higher. Or a third, I guess. We might sit sideways. One of the three is going to happen. That's for sure. That's all I do know. Yep, we might range. Yeah, I beat you to it, James. Beat you to it. Can't forget about that third option, but we don't want to speak that one to existence. It's just a crazy run up in general. Even if it's not crazy point wise. I mean, how much did ES move? It swallowed all of yesterday's price action. 72 points. After we moved down 72 points yesterday. So it's been quite some time since we've returned to this VWAP. So this is my point of interest. We'll be live here through the open, so you'll get to see us maneuver and take our first trades. But if you're dipping out early, just going to see how we respect this VWAP or not. Even if we come a little bit below it, not going to just chase shorts. We know it could easily dip below and get back through. So give it time. Don't throw your whole week away because you're eager on a Friday. Especially someone said they were $92 away from payout. A few of you were close. Don't rush. Got multiple streams today, multiple opportunities almost every day, whether it's long and short, long and long. You can find something. Just don't set yourself back out of the gate. I think yesterday was actually one of my earlier trades, probably all week. Took it at 9:53. So the opening range just set 8 minutes ago and broke already. And we're breaking out the top. I'm out of my trade by 9:55. Not extremely rare, but that's pretty early. Normally it's like 10 o'clock. I'll find that first trade till 10:15, 10:20. So even that was pretty early. But you'll see on other days, this one was at 10:45. But there was another entry here at like 10:05. So just give it 30 minutes, give it 15 minutes. Would love to just jump in long here randomly and say, wow, look at all those buyers. And you get lucky on that open when it's nothing but buyers. But on the slow ones, the choppy ones, you get stopped out first and then it moves higher without you. Toby, 300 from payout. Beautiful. No rush, that's for sure. Michael, if I would just switch to like the 2 minute and then go back down to the 1 and it should reset if it's bugging for you. If it's giving you like that red exclamation point up here on the top left, I'll just go to like a different time frame and switch back or double check that you even have them pressed on. So for anyone else that wants the indicator, the link for that is in my bio, or you could head to AceFX TV. Or no, that's incorrect. acefx.biz/indicator. Or you can head to AceFX TV and you'll see the link there. Turn off calculations. I've never done that, Craig. Interesting. But yeah, so somebody just bugged you, just switch it back. And give us news view up. Not important. How's YM? Where is my YM? What happened to my chart overnight? And why is BitX here? What happened? I really don't know. Oil's up here. It's behind my camera, but that's not where oil was. And silver, something actually happened. Everything's out of order. YM1, all the continuous contracts are up here at the top. Is that for everyone? I don't even think I had a YM continuous contract. I'm confused. Did I do that? I don't know. Whatever. A dib? No, that's not even a thing anymore. They took it down. Does anyone else have these trading view things where their watch list is different? Nvidia is down here. Nvidia was always second behind Apple. That much I know for sure. So something actually did change. Maybe I did it in my sleep. I was sleep trading. Who knows? But I knew something was off. Just where I look and click all the time, I was like, that felt different. Got 15 minutes into the open. Beautiful. Keep on coming lower. So that way, if we're at the VWAP at the open, it'd be pretty telling if we just slice right through it or if we hold it with support. But even if we open up right here, right now, there's still room below us to that VWAP. So even if it moves lower, similar to yesterday's trade, even though it was pretty short-lived lower, if we move lower, doesn't mean I'm just selling it. Might try to wait to get back on the right side of VWAP and look for the long. Aldo, what's up? Good morning.
Good morning.
Yo.
How's it going?
Good, just carrying logs and stuff. My back hurts. It's all good, though.
Doing what? Going over trades from this week that everybody already knows about?
Making me bankrupt, so we need a.
It's your fault for taking that bet. Have you seen me bet once since they lost the first game 3-0?
You guys are trash. I was like, there's no way they're gonna go 3-0. Come on.
No, they're gonna go. They're gonna get
the Hurricanes
swept.
haven't even lost this fucking postseason. They're 7-0.
They're not gonna lose. I told you the Hurricanes are probably the best team. It's the Hurricanes, the Avalanche, or the Sabres. Those are who I'm trying to figure out who's the best. I got picks for you. You want to start the stream with picks today, bro? I got picks
like,
ready.
Damn. The fuck you had 5 on 3.
It's
5 on 3 and you couldn't score.
They're good. What do you want?
5 on 3.
I'm not focused on that. I'm going to the Sixers game. You know, I'm more focused on the basketball. And
yeah,
who won last night?
Go down 3-0.
Stop. Who did I tell you to pick again? Who was I right twice?
I don't know.
Detroit Pistons.
Easy. Oh yeah, I bet their point spread -6.5. They were -10. Come on.
Why would you bet point spread? It's the riskiest bet in basketball.
I bet it without even knowing. I bet it while the game was like already happening. It was like 30-10. It was 30-20, whatever. I got -6.5, and I was like, they're gonna win more than 6.5. They won by 10. Come on.
I got the Pistons last night for 600. Look at this heater. Avalanche, Sabres, Michigan State, Pistons here, Vandy, Phillies, heater. So we got this kid, dude. I know you're not a tennis guy, but this guy, Lerner Tien, Djokovic said he could be the next GOAT. Like he's up and coming. He's really good, Asian kid. So I got him. And then, bro, I mean, is it a question? We're taking the Sabres at home -135.
Yeah, they put a pummeling on the first game.
No, you're taking the Sabres. I was looking.
I think also what it was, the fucking Pistons, maybe because the game already started, the money line wasn't available. So I was like, well, fuck,
I got in on it. You got to get it before. I got it before. If you look at my picks, I got Pistons money line. See, 155. You just got to get it in early.
I thought the game hadn't started yet.
The rule with picking favorites is you have to get the bet in early. Like in football, we talk about that. You got to get the bet in early in the week.
Because even the line changes as you get closer to the game.
Oh, the Sixers are a favorite. That's crazy. -1.5. I guess because OG out of Mumbai, whatever his name is, he's out. And he's their second leading scorer. And it's Sixers at home. Oh, it's going to be good tonight, bro. I said to Riley, I was like, if the Sixers win tonight, we have to go to the game on Sunday. Because you know how she was thinking about maybe selling the tickets. Did I tell you this? I got the tickets for the 500. And then right away, I could have flipped them for 1,500 if somebody would have bought them. Yesterday, I looked to sell them again. I might break even if I sell them. So when I told her that, I was like, we should still go. Like, especially if they win tonight. If they win tonight, Philly's going to be lit on Sunday. And how stupid would I feel if I miss it and they tie the series and I could have been there, right? All to make $500. No, we're going. So I think we're going.
That'd be fun.
That'd be fun for sure. I gotta say San Antonio is surprising me. I mean, Minnesota's not great, but San Antonio has looked good. So
I haven't watched them all year.
Detroit's now okay. I mean, dude, Saturday afternoon, everybody, that's a lock. You take that 4.5 lock ski on the Saturday. Pistons
money line +145.
Yeah, I mean, I'm tempted to even take that. That's a good one.
2-0 going back to Cleveland.
But really, bro, if we're talking about sports betting before we start our stream, let's talk about this. UFC, It's
I
all
don't
that
know anybody,
matters.
so I'll just be slinging randomness.
It's all that matters. No, you know this
Yeah.
one, brother. You know Sean Strickland versus this Muslim dude, this
Oh, yeah.
Kamayev that hates America, dude.
Yeah.
This is Revolutionary War 2.0, bro. We're gonna win or lose with America. We're not betting against America. You do not put money on that other guy, this Kazamat guy. We take this plus 425 and lose with dignity, brother. We get our ass kicked with dignity. Did you see the face off?
Yeah.
Do you
Kicked
follow?
him.
You don't. He kicked him. I think he fucked his knee up. So Sean's probably even fucking hurt. I'm still saying put money on it, dude. Just put money on him. He's a dog. I don't know if I know it. Joshua Van's good. He's actually really good. This tattooed Filipino guy. He's really good. Oh, but they got this guy. I think he's undefeated. They got him as the favorite. Alexander Volkov.
They should
Not
put their records
Volkanovski.
or something next to their name. Give me the records.
No,
Wanna
this
know
card
who's
is actually good, bro. This card's King Green is good. This card's really good. I don't know these two. Grant Dawson. Pat Sabatini, dude. I know someone that knows this guy. He's fighting prelims. He's not a big fighter yet, but I know that guy. All right, so there you go. So that's good. Phillies lost yesterday, but that's okay. Tennis
another
is
day at the
going on.
office.
Yeah, but dude, I mean, hold on. Everybody, we're going to start the stream here in just a few minutes. If you want to be a part of the giveaways, the link is at the bottom of the screen. Click the link in my bio too.
Jeez,
I don't
Yankees
wanna
best
see
record
this.
in baseball. It's crazy.
I know, bro. That's what I'm trying to pull up. I'm proud for you. I'm happy for you.
We have freaking Ben Rice speaking Spanish. Just as many
So-
home runs as Aaron Judge.
Seattle right behind you. Detroit right behind them. So you got a pack here at 18, 17, 16 wins, and you guys are up by fucking 7 wins, 7.5. But look at this.
The Rays are 25-12.
National League is tight right now. Very tight. Like this is a week difference right now, which this early in the season, this whole thing can flip. You could have the Milwaukee Brewers slip to the fucking bottom here in a second. You know what I'm saying? The problem is these 4 teams at the bottom are terrible. The Marlins, the Rockies, the Mets, and the Giants are terrible.
And where are the Cubs and the Dodgers? They up top?
Yeah.
Where?
This is
I don't know what you're looking at. Look at the wild card for playoffs.
there you go.
There you go.
Yeah, there's the Braves, the Cubs, the Dodgers. But the Dodgers and the Padres are pretty close.
Yeah.
But the Phillies are only 9 games back. Only 9 games back.
I mean, you're
It's gonna be
8-2 in your last 10. That's pretty good.
Yeah, no,
Almost
it
back to
is.
500.
Fired the manager and they've been ripping. I don't know if you saw that. They
No.
fired Rob Thompson. They've been ripping. So
Damn.
okay, so
Yep.
let's break, dude. Thanks for
Yeah.
taking care of pre-market. We're gonna take a quick break, everybody, and we will be back in a few minutes. In about 5 minutes, we're gonna open the
Website name is
stream.
ASFX TV. Bottom of the screen. See you guys on there.
Yeah, sounds good. Let me hold on. Let me switch the thing. All right, beautiful. There. Yeah, we got some TOF to give away today, so I need your duck racing abilities. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. See you in a few, everybody. Let's rock.
I'm just a poor man working day by day. Life's been a struggle, there's a mountain in my way. So strap your boots on, get ready for that first step. The uphill battle that I ain't even started yet. Chances you'll find me out in the fields, pounding my hammer, between stone and steel, down my fast shadow. And I'm climbing, oh, it's troubles I got 'em. And I'm climbing, oh, it's blues at the bottom. Ain't no map to follow, just follow your own path. Get close to the edge and there's no turning back. The wind and the rain gonna push you around. Hard times try to break you, don't ever let them back you down. Chances you will find me working away in the fields, pounding my hammer on the stone and steel, down my fast shelf. And I'm climbing,
Oh, good morning, everybody. Happy Friday. It's good to be here. Good to be live with you. We're live on X. We're live on YouTube this morning. We usually are live on ASFX TV. I see the chat is having some issues there. I can see the chat, but the video stream is not coming through. So we'll see if we can get that working, but that's why we always run the backup on X and on YouTube in case we have any issues, which it's now, I think, twice this week, which is weird. That usually does not happen. So, but it's good to see everybody. Happy Friday. ASFX TV chat. I am going to put the giveaway link there for you today. Make sure you get your name on that list once. If you're watching on YouTube, I guess I probably should do the giveaway for YouTube people today too, right? Since sound off. No, you should hear me, Don. Can you guys hear me? Good to see you. Good to see you. Is anyone here going to the boot camp? I'm sure some of them are. Yeah, we're going to miss you. You screen going out of business, shaking my head. Yeah. Jeff, good morning. Nice. Okay. Can you guys hear me okay? Yeah, Josh, spam the chat about how the stream is down. That'll be great. All right, good. You can hear me. Beautiful. Well, I want to start this stream this morning by going over the trades from this week. You've seen the markets moved up overnight. We see that we're sitting on POC. If you're new to my streams, if you're new to being here with me at Market Open, we usually do not trade the first 15 minutes. We let the opening range set, and then we look to make trades. So here, Market Open, happy Friday. There's your bell. We're going to let things shake out. We'll watch Bookmap, we'll watch the opening range, and then we'll look for trades. I want to show you some of the things that have been working really well this week for me. Funded accounts with Lucid, funded accounts, live accounts, all that stuff. Doesn't really matter who you're trading with. What matters is that you understand, specifically this week, how to stay on the right side of the VWAP. Okay, good. Morning. Everyone's spamming the fuck. Good morning. Yeah, hopefully the ASFX TV. I mean, this is what it looks like here just to show you. See, I can see the chat, but the video is not working. So it's fine. I still will prioritize the chat over there, but I'll also keep an eye on the YouTube chat. Evan, if you can hear me, we're having issues on ASFX TV today, buddy. So if you could come back on and help me with all this chat, that would be great. What's the difference between the top 1 futures accounts? Dan, I'm going to come back to that in a second. I will definitely do a deep dive on top 1 for you today because we are going to do a top 1 futures giveaway. We did Lucid giveaways yesterday. We're doing top 1 futures giveaways today. Was Lucid yesterday or the day before? I forget. We do so many giveaways for our subscribers. I literally cannot keep track of it, for better or for worse. Question, since we had break of yesterday's low overnight, are we allowed to short today? I think that could be a great place for us to start, Arnold. So yesterday, we set the low at the end of the day and then gapped lower for the changeover. So we opened underneath previous day low and then just ripped higher. I think by the book, Arnold, you would say yes to answer your question. You could still entertain shorts today. Am I going to be interested in shorts today? No. I mean, we made a new all-time high this morning on ES at 13. That breaks above yesterday's high, correct? That's a new all-time high? Yeah. So 74.13 is now your ES all-time high as a number to keep in the back of your mind. But if we look at the way that the trend has been moving and you think about trading from a perspective of, at the end of the day, what will I say I should have done? That's a great question to ask yourself. Today, it's clear that we want to be long or flat. The shorts may come in like they did yesterday, and we just don't need to be a part of it. For easy money, I'm here to teach you guys how to make consistent, easy day trading gains. For easy money at all-time highs, just don't short the market. Just be flat or wait for longs. Those are the 2 options you've got. Now, we're not at the overnight VWAP. We're sitting at the POC. So in my opinion, this is one of those days we definitely want to wait for the opening range to set. Maybe this will pull back and set opening range low near the overnight VWAP, which would be good for me. Then we can look for double break trades long when we break low first and then go higher, or we can look for break and retests out the top. The break and retests have been working really well because we're in a bullish market. We're trending. So just something to keep in mind. Live stream not loading for some reason. Yep, Colby, we are aware. We're aware. Live stream is not loading. We are. Evan, you here? See if we can figure that out. We are live on X and YouTube. I will put that link for our people here. I'm just going to put the giveaway form in ASFX TV, and I'm going to put it here on YouTube. And YouTube people, you got to just follow the rules. 1 entry per person. Okay? 1 entry per person. We scrub it through AI. If you enter more than once, you just get removed completely. So only enter the giveaway once. Put your name on the list, and then you're good. We'll do the giveaways towards the end of the stream. Now, being that it's Friday, I want to give a quick shout out to our sponsor. You see the link is on stream. The link is in the chat. Beautiful. Thank you, guys. Okay, good. Quick shout out to the sponsor, Prop Firm Match. Prop Firm Match is the go-to resource if you're looking to find a good prop firm to work with. You know, I trade with a bunch of them. TPT, I've traded with TopStep, I've traded with Tradeify, I trade with Lucid, I trade with TOF, I haven't tried Alpha yet, but I might try Alpha. Holoprime's now on there. Big shout out to Holoprime. So Prop Firm Match is the go-to to make sure you're working with a legit firm. The code MATCH is going to save the biggest discount possible with any of the firms listed. So go to Prop Firm Match. If you use the code MATCH, you can upload your receipt to Prop Firm Match's website, and you get loyalty points that get you free accounts. So if you're entering in the free giveaways today and you're here because you like free accounts, Prop Firm Match is a great resource. If you don't use my ASFX code and you use the code MATCH, upload that receipt. Go get those loyalty points. That'll get you free accounts. So. Oh, Evan got it working. Wow. What did you do? Stop smiling. Just come on and tell us. What did you do? How did you get it to work? He's going to say some smart ass comment, everybody. Here we go. Let me take a sip of my drink before he speaks. How did he get it to work? We love it. What did you do, Evan?
I don't know. I just do things.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't get paid enough. That's all I do now.
Yeah, right. This
You
guy
didn't
probably
have it
snapped
marked
the
off
question
as a
himself.
destination here on StreamYard.
Oh.
It was just all social medias. Come on.
That's my bad. That's not a you bad or a you screen bad. Everybody, that's an Austin bad.
So
Forgot.
the chat was still running because the stream was like
Yes.
semi-live.
Yes. We just
On
weren't
Ustream,
connecting
it
to
was
video.
live.
Man, you're good, dude. Good thing that I
Yeah.
keep. This is why you keep the kids around. As I'm getting older, the brain's getting a little dumber, you know? So
I
good job, Ed.
was confused too. I was like, chat's going, but the video's not. Something's live. Something in
Yep.
the hotkey or whatever, the
Yep.
StreamYard link was fine. So I was like, what the fuck?
Back in my day, Ed, we just used to hit the TV until it started working. So it's a good thing you're
Yeah.
around. Otherwise, I would have broken my computer.
Yeah. So now we can send the giveaway link, duck race, all that good
Yep.
stuff.
So if I did put the giveaway link on my YouTube, so some people might be able to snag it from there. But now we'll focus on the ASFX TV chat. So if you're watching on X or on YouTube, we got good numbers on there. Head back to ASFX TV, click the link in my bio. That's our priority chat. We're going to drift away from the YouTube chat now and focus on our members. I'm new here. How many losses do you suggest to close down for the day? I would say 2, Steven. If you're new and you take 2 losses, you should stop, send the markups of the losses so we can give you feedback, and then you'll probably be told to review something. Futures 101, Futures 2.0, some video, you know. How did you like that Flyers game? No cup for you. Yeah, Brandon, it's okay. Fuck the Penguins, Brandon, because I know you're a Penguins fan. So you at least I got a couple more games this year than you know? So I need your help. How did you distinguish between an orb break, retest, and continuation versus an orb double break? That causes my biggest frustration and losses. JW, have you watched any videos on my YouTube channel in the last week? I'm not asking sarcastically. I'm being honest. If you haven't, I would rather you just go watch that than me turn this into an individual lesson for you. Chat, I'm curious. Let's do yes if you are confused, no if you're not confused. Do you understand the difference between the break and retest and the double break trade of opening range? Yes, if you are confused. No, if you understand it. Yes, if you're confused about the double break and the break and retest. No, if you feel like you got a good grasp on it. If we get a bunch of yeses of confusion, I will go into it. No, yes, no, yes, no, 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 no. The strategy are clear. A couple yeses. Jason said yes. No, the videos cover it. Chase said, yep, Chase's new Black Shirt Club. No, 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 no. Okay, a lot more no's. So let me just direct you here, and then we can do this next week. Oh, we got to talk about the sports picks. YouTube, hit the channel. You guys all know ASFX, 62K subs. We're almost there. Yesterday, this one, the double break trade. You got to watch that one. If you're interested, I dropped a video talking about how Hola Prime had Deloitte audit their payouts, which was very interesting. 0 payout denials. All payouts, like 97% of them were in under an hour too. So very fast there. I was super impressed. This one, the VWAP trades I use every single day. What does that say? The 3 VWAP trade setups. It's in the thumbnail. It's in the title. And it's only 8 minutes. Like, I don't know how to do it better. I'm putting it in the thumbnail. I'm putting it in the title. I make it so you can watch it while you're taking a shit. Put it on double speed and it's 4 minutes. I don't know what else to tell you. So I would say that one, the double break one, the VWAP trades explained 6 days ago, 2K. Even go back to this one, 8K, 11 days ago. These have all been really focused on the double break and the break and retest. People really need to be doing learning when not on stream. I agree, Ken. I think some people think that the stream is enough, and it's just not. Like, it's not, especially for new traders. Yeah, Petrus, we're working on, like, I don't own Uscreen. Uscreen hosts this for you guys, right? And we do this to have it off of YouTube. I don't like being on YouTube, but there are things like you just mentioned about YouTube that we've talked to them about integrating. And it takes time. They're a big company, so it's slow. It's not like how I could just make a change right now to ASFX. You know what I mean? So I could smell the double break today. Yep.
And he's a lot stronger. It's already at its highs again. Damn.
Wow.
5 minutes right up.
Another thought for anybody that has an iPad or a phone, you could always have the phone stream on listening and then the chat open somewhere else. Like, you can open this on multiple browsers once you log in. So just keep that in mind too, if that helps. The only thing I'm confused about is what gives you the bias for a long or short for the double break or the VWAP bounce. Market condition. We're at all-time highs, so we're not entertaining shorts. The specific thing would be if we're under yesterday's low, I'm more likely to look for shorts. If we, like last night, we opened under yesterday's low and then got above it, I'm not going to really look for shorts up here. If we had stayed below yesterday's low, then I would think it would make more sense to look for shorts. Does that make sense, Andrew?
Yeah. If you go through 101 and Futures 2.0, you'll get probably 90% of your answers that you're looking for But if you've never watched them, yeah, you're not going to know jack.
Ava, thanks for saying that. Yeah, the reviews have been piling in. Let's see if I really want ES to pull back. I have orders on ES at 74.15, 74.20, but we'll see. Stocks are a little mixed. Apple's up, Nvidia's up, but the rest of them are a little mixed. Okay. I want to do a deep dive into the trades from this week. Can we do that real quick, everybody? And then we'll get into it because we're still only at 940. The opening range still isn't even set yet. But everybody's into it today. A lot of questions. It's good. I'm glad that everybody's fired up. And, I think this normally happens after a good week. Andrew said, so if we're below P-Val, we're looking for shorts. If we're above P-Va, we're looking for longs. Yes, but it's more complicated than that. Okay. I think we do it. So just start with this, everybody. 2 things that worked really well this week was trading Asian session after strong moves in New York session. I had longs twice this week that paid really well on ES. First was 2 nights ago. We took the long 73.81, added to it here. This is the value area. That's the line here. And the overnight VWAP. So we're buying it above overnight VWAP with a 10-point stop or so. And then I was out of it at 85 right there. That's where I'm using the value area and the VWAP to say, okay, I'm above both of them. I'll be long there, right? Same thing in this trade, above value area, above overnight VWAP, long. This one caught some news and ended up being a good exit, right? But again, just positioning yourself on the right side of VWAP. I'm above overnight VWAP. Trend is up. I'm above value area. Just let the market do what it's supposed to do. Read what it's doing, not what you think it may do. Of course, it could pull back at any moment. But has that happened at all this week? Maybe yesterday, arguably a little bit. Don't get in front of the bulls, everybody. I put up a video this morning. Check on your friends that are perma bears. They are not doing well this week. And then some of the wins for us. The double break yesterday, beautiful. Breaks opening range low. We don't chase that. Long on the New York VWAP close. Out here, it ended up presenting a second entry too. But that was one here. This was a mid-range trade before the break. So you get one here. Could have taken another one here. It ended up giving another one too. So right side of the VWAP with VWAP alignment, right? For that break and retest. Same thing here. Tried the double break short, lost that trade, got on the right side of it with VWAP alignment and made the money back. Remember, this was on Tuesday. Tried that double break short, lost it here. Remember? Short above everything was stupid. Flipped, got long on the second trade, made the money back. And then Monday. Monday was a double break with a bigger stop loss above that previous day VWAP, and then ended up coming lower for a little bit. So Monday was that eval trade. Today may be an eval day for some of you too. If you don't like the price action, don't force yourself to trade an account that's close to payout. If you've had a good week, like the middle of the week was really good for us, I wouldn't risk delaying your payout. If you have a hard time, especially being long up here, I would challenge yourself on that though. If you have a hard time being long at all-time highs, you're probably going to have a hard time making money as a trader over the long run.
Yeah.
Can you explain your exit yesterday? Yeah, so that was the first trade here. The exit was because we moved straight up for 10 minutes. Anytime it moves in a straight line for that many candles, I'm just going to yank it because I know there's probably going to be another trade. Kenneth, or who is that, Keith? If anyone has the markup, it comes back to VWAP here and gives a second trade and then goes to opening range high. So there's often a double trade inside it if it doesn't just shoot to the top of range quickly. So that was the thought. The thought also is you could just say it simply. I'm out at 97. The target is 3 points away. That's close enough. Easy money. It was an easy green trade. You take those. Chase, are you no longer trading pre-live? Nope. Still doing pre-live. Still doing evals with TOF. Still trying to get a live with Lucid, bro. Still doing a bunch. I got a lot. The only thing I'm not doing is Top Step. Really. Randy does Top Step. Evan and I don't do Top Step. There's just too many other good firms, try new things, work. I really like Lucid's dashboard. I know Top One is redoing their dashboard and their back end. Top One's doing a lot of stuff. They're about to launch like a Top One Futures 2.0. So that should be good. One question I have, does value area high and POC have less significance if using micro charts? Nah. Good question, David, but no, don't. I would say no.
So NQ's already at an all-time high here. Been nothing but buyers.
ES is taking range here on the top side. Oil's down to $90 a barrel.
We're up 150 points here on the open on NQ.
If you're watching on YouTube or X and you are one of our members, Where's Randy? Randy's traveling for the boot camp. He's already on the move. Boot camp next week. I'm putting the giveaway link. We're going to do some top 1 futures Ignite accounts today. The giveaway is for our ASFX TV members only. So if you're on X or you're on YouTube, click the link in my bio, sign up. It's a free first month if you're new. Looks like a break and retest is on the table for ES. Exactly, Alex. Yep. Especially with us pushing towards value area. Orders above at 15, which is way up here. Orders above at 20, 74.20. Do we touch? If we hit 74.20 on stream, Evan will light up a joint.
That's not that out of the question. I think we're going to get that.
It's not out of the question at all, bro.
I think we're going to get that.
Could you imagine if we were trying to entertain a short right now?
Nope.
No. I don't let my brain think like a retard, so no.
Anytime
can I tell you, dude, yesterday, I go to the dentist. You saw my story, so I'm not going to repeat the whole story, but it really pissed me off, bro.
What? I didn't see it.
I went to the dentist, 1:30 appointment. I'm there at 1:25. They take me back at 1:30. I'm in the chair. The high school girl that checks you in is talking to me for 30 minutes. It's 2:00. I told them I had to be out by 2:30 when I booked it. It says in my calendar, I swear to God, it says in my calendar, dentist cleaning 1 hour appointment. Because I asked them when I booked it, how long would it be? Because you know me, I'm prompt. I leave, I drive home. I know my drive, 15 minutes, go next meeting, lunch, right? Like it's busy. We're leaving next week for the fucking boot camp. So I'm precious with my time. 2:05. I texted Riley. I'm like 35 minutes. No one's in here. I hear him talking to the guy behind me about football. And like he had ways to get out of the football conversation. I could tell. And he kept it going. So I'm like, fuck you. I'm out of here. I walk to the front. They got 3 women working at the front. They all look at me like I'm an idiot. They look very confused. I'm like, no one saw me. No one came back. I got to go. You told me this would be an hour. We're 35 minutes in and you haven't seen me yet. You're not going to clean my teeth in 20 minutes. You know what I'm saying? So I left. They booked me again for June. The girl came back the high school girl came up from. She's like, what's going on? Did it get done already? I'm like, no, you left me 3 minutes ago and he still ain't in there. So I'm out. So I left. And they're lucky I don't go find a new dentist. My wife likes it there. So otherwise I'd find a new one just out of principle.
NQ Rippin and Robert ain't here. Yeah, I think we scared him away. I don't think he's here anymore. But yeah, NQ is in fact ripping. 29,000 on NQ. Gotta go back and find some old markups at like 24,000, 21,000. 29K. Imagine a 30,000 NQ. Gonna be there eventually soon.
No, Evan, listen, I am a little bit of a Karen in that moment, but like if you don't respect my time, I don't respect you. That's all it is. So I'm not going to Karen it and like make a scene about it and tag them on Instagram and make a Facebook. I'm not going to Karen it like that, but I'm going to come to my boys on Instagram and holla at them so I can fucking take it out and like let it loose. Cause like the part of me wants to make a scene in the fucking dentist chair and get up and be like, hello, does anyone care that I've been sitting here for 30 minutes? Like, is my time not valuable? But if I get up and do that, then they Karen me, then I get filmed and I get blasted. So I just leave. I just be the bigger person. Just fuck them. You know what I'm saying? If they can't value my time, why would I stay? And then I'm thinking about it like, I'm going to teach Leo this. Like, if you have a meeting with somebody at 2:15 and it's 2:35, they're 20 minutes late and they don't say nothing, walk out. Doesn't matter what it is. Walk out. It just shows you're not going to take any shit from anybody. I had a barber once in a 1-chair shop cutting my beard. And he sat there and ate Chick-fil-A for 20 minutes while I sat there in the chair. Then once he gets up and starts cutting my hair 20 minutes after the appointment time, because I finally did say something like, bro, I got to go. Like, you got to cut me. I got to go. He's watching fantasy football on his phone on the little cart while he's cutting my hair. Never went back to him again, ever. Didn't say a word. It's not my job to lecture these motherfuckers. The dentist office, they don't care. They're getting $20 an hour. Those ladies want to go home and watch The Bachelor. You think they fucking care? No. Don't get me going, bro. It's because people are pedestrians. If you're a business owner, if you are in business for yourself, you value your own time. When you're a pedestrian, you're just looking for the next, what time is The Bachelor tonight? What time do I get off? What time is the PTA meeting? Like you're a slave to a clock. I'm not a slave to a clock. I am the fucking clock. Bottom line, Eric, is that's not true. I'll go to a different dentist. They don't need me and I don't need them. The bottom line is when we both don't need each other, there should be a mutual respect of choice. I chose to be here and respect your business. You should choose to be here and respect my time or I'm out.
Austin's the one who knocks. Yeah. I am the one who knocks. I mean, I
Exactly.
had that with a barber once. He just had another client there, but I was like, fuck, I have a call in 30 minutes and I'm not even in
I'm
the
out.
chair yet. Fuck
No,
me.
you're behind. I'm out. Stay prompt. Keep a client. Stay behind. Lose business. It's not rocket science. Chat gets it. Chat, we're all the same. Chat knows.
Yeah.
And I'm the nicest guy. This high school girl is talking my fucking ear off, bro, about her stupid cats getting out and her stupid neighbor. Her neighbor wrote a note about why she shouldn't let her cats outside. Dude, I know all this shit about this girl's because it was 30 minutes of me sitting there. I'm just like, wow. Well, I'm like, she doesn't ask me anything about me till the end. She starts asking me about day trading and shit. She's like, oh, my boyfriend's in finance. Maybe he knows you. I'm like, well, hopefully he doesn't watch my Instagram story. I can't say anything too mean about this girl in case he checks me out, you know? Yeah, see, Ricardo knows if you're in business, you know, clock is real. Oh, dude, let's stop talking about it because it's just like, what did they think? Did they think I just allocated 2 hours for a cleaning? 2.5 hours? How long? Like, and it doesn't matter. The dentists they don't have to have good customer service because they get money through insurance. They don't get money from me directly. So it doesn't matter. If they needed to get my money that day, you think they would make me wait? Come on now. Again, this isn't rocket science. Business is easy.
Yeah, we're just sitting up here on Q's well away from everything. So there's nothing to do up here but wait for a pullback. First break, new all-time highs.
You know, now you're just above value or high. Where's it going? Where's it going to stop for today, bro?
I mean, look at NQ just straight up. 1 pin, 2 pins to the New York. Elevator. So if you're not new here and you're asking what am I waiting for, that's a problem. I don't know why you think I would buy it there. If you've been here for more than 2 streams.
Dude, look at the fucking NQ from April till now.
Yeah.
25%.
It's nuts.
ES. Remember, dude? And everyone was roasting me for saying to buy that dip. Look at how little that dip looks now, bro. Isn't that crazy? That wasn't even 2 months ago. It's fucking, and that is, I think, the lesson from the investing standpoint, everyone, is dips can be very fast. It can feel like Iran is going to nuke everyone and the world is going to end, and you should buy the fuck out of the stock market when that happens, because that means the dip is almost over. That's my history in markets, you know?
And then Vince Austin, stupid question. Do you have a mentorship? So we have the Blackshirt Club where we have 3 calls. We have one today, actually. So if you want to find more out about that, the link's down below. Or if you're on X or YouTube, you can click on Austin's bio and you'll find the link to it.
We
JB.
We go into the woods at night. We wear big hoods. We we cast spells. That's how we make sure we win trades. So if you'd like to be a part of that, join the Blackshirt Club.
And have you sent the giveaway link at all today?
I have, yeah, a couple times.
Good.
Yeah, so we'll do Ignite accounts today, everybody. TOF Ignite accounts. We like the Ignite accounts.
What's that 10? Michigan Sentiment or some shit?
Hey, Jamie, I didn't say the white hoods. They're actually red. Didn't you see that? What was that Stanley Kubrick movie? Eyes Wide Shut, remember? They killed him for it. Come on.
Don't know.
You're too young. You're too young for that, Evan. You don't know what I'm talking
about. I
don't
know the names. I don't know what name you're spitting out. I need faces.
They made him, Stanley Kubrick, the conspiracy theories say he's the one that filmed the fake moon stuff back in the 60s that NASA used. And then he made this movie where they had like a scene about like elites doing crazy rituals and shit. And then he died mysteriously. Yeah. And they cut a bunch of stuff from the first cut of the movie and they changed it. Yeah. So it's conspiracy theory shit, but it's Friday, so we can entertain a little bit. Have you ever seen the movie The Shining with so it all goes back to The Shining and the room number and the sweatshirt with the kid with the rocket on it, like all these crumbs they say Stanley left in that movie to allude to the fact that he filmed stuff for NASA. Not to say that we didn't go to the moon. I'm just saying he filmed stuff for NASA. I'm not going to entertain fake moon stuff on a Friday, but But if you, dude, Joe Rogan had Tim Burchett on the podcast yesterday, who's this nice Kentucky man. He's so funny, bro. He's like talking about his dog, and he's got this Southern accent. And he's like, of course, my dog's got to go out at 3 a.m., not 9 p.m. I don't know why he can't pee at the right time. It's just so funny, bro. And he's like talking about like UFOs and stuff. And he's like now like a full believer. And like, I just love when Southern people talk about their parents. My daddy, like this, you don't question a Southern man calling his dad a daddy. But if I called my dad daddy in my accent, you'd be like, you faggot. You know what I'm saying? You fucking weirdo. But when a Southern guy calls his daddy, it's cool. Mommy and daddy, or mama. He said mama flew planes, and daddy, he was a Navy SEAL. Like, I was like, oh yeah, that's normal.
Yeah, that does sound right.
It does. Tennessee, sorry, East Tennessee. Yes, not Kentucky. East Tennessee and Kentucky are the same damn thing, Shaw. You know it. Ran into Jack Nicklaus like, oh, he was hitting on the barista. Of course he was, dude. The fuck, it's Jack Nicklaus. He's hitting on bitches till the day he dies, bro. How do you come up with your logo? Like, what's the meaning of it? I dig it, but I didn't know. It does have a meaning. The triangle with the line going through it, horizontal, and then like the 3 pillars of it meant transcendence as a group. So it's like you level up with good people around you. That's really what it meant. When my buddy Eric, who some of you will meet at the boot camp, he is actually the one that designed the logo for us way back in 2015, 2014, something like that. 3 is better than 1. Exactly. Aren't we all, Elric? Aren't we all? Okay.
So last Friday when we just moved, I think it was last Friday, we just ripped a little bit higher, but we did eventually get that pull back to New York, and I added in and shit like that. So hopefully we can get another one. But if not,
just keep an eye on stocks. See if anything comes through the news line. The jobs numbers were good today, so
YM is still held down a little bit. NQ is the strong leader, and ES definitely bullish at its high, but NQ's been well above it for like 30 minutes.
Yeah,
so a little bit different.
ZW on YouTube.
Yeah.
Someone asked about the source of the VWAPs. It's always open, high, low, close, divided by 4. OHLC 4. So you're getting an average of the entire candle. Yeah, the link's on screen for the indicator if you do need that. Could a double break be a mover here?
Stop it.
I don't think so.
Yeah, stop.
That would surprise me, Manny. Definitely surprise me.
It's like, why
Manny,
are we going to go down in the open range?
Yeah.
You got to get that shit. I got to keep you on a leash because you're getting everyone brainwashed.
No, dude. Manny just says Manny is a rage baiter, dude. The Indians are always rage baiting us.
Yesterday was, if this broke to the downside, let's go double break back up. If we're up, we might just stay up.
Okay, so today's the day that the government is releasing all these UFO documents, apparently. The website they bought it was UFO.gov or something like that, war.gov/UFO. And they released a bunch of pictures. I'm just going to go on Twitter and then see what people post about it. Like, some of the pictures are probably going to be cool, but do you believe anything? Oh, this is a good picture. I don't know. Can you see that? That's what they leaked. There's literally nothing there. Like, what am I even fucking looking at? Yeah, it's going to be a bunch of orbs floating across a Navy infrared screen. That's all we're going to see. We're not going to see a UFO land and a bunch of dudes come out of it. You know, you're going to get a dot on a black and white screen that they're tracking on an infrared thing, right? That's all we're going to get.
It's going to be like Men in Black.
Yeah.
Men in Black, where like the Statue of Liberty just takes off.
Right. Yeah, exactly, Rob. So they released this today. What else is going on today that we don't know about? It's a distraction. Look at it ripping. What's going on today is the stock market is unstoppable. Look at it. Unfucking stoppable, bro. NQ's up 1.5%. Wait, that is a new right there, new all-time high on ES. 74.15. New all-time high.
Yeah, right at 10 o'clock. Let's see what we get. 29,100.
Look at Bookmap too. if anyone's on the fence about does bookmap work, the orders came on right here. Nothing was on underneath. That was before market open. Here's market open. They're still on, still nothing heavy underneath, and then they fill. There's your proof that bookmap works. And now
We're
probably
1,000
goes
We're
74.20.
1,000 points higher than my buy price on NQ on Tuesday.
That's
Fuck.
amazing.
Fucking
It's
1,000
truly
points on 3 days.
It's truly incredible how resilient U.S. markets are.
Brittany, yeah, NFP already happened at 10:30. Now there's news at 10 o'clock here. Nothing too crazy.
You mean 8:30?
What did I say? 9:30?
No, you just said 10:30. Keep your fucking time straight. Now you just said 9:30. Get your shit together.
8:45.
NFP happens at 10:30. What did I say? 9:30? No, bro, it's 8:30. This is your first
news already
weekend.
happened. That's all that matters. It happened at some
It's
point.
not
in the
even
day.
10. How could it already happen if it happened at 10:30? It's 10:01.
It happened at some point, chat. I didn't even realize what I said.
It's Friday. It's Friday before boot camp week. Everybody's a little lit. Evan's been drinking, So a reminder.
If we got to 74,
we get to 420. He's smoking. He's smoking on the street. I want to remind everybody, no streams from us Wednesday, Thursday, Friday next week. We will be at the boot camp. Maybe Evan will go live for a few minutes from his phone or something. No, he won't. I'm just kidding.
I talked to him and he said no.
He's not doing that. He's on vacation. He actually, I sent him the fucking schedule because Austin used to plan events. So everything is fucking I's triple dotted, T's perfectly crossed. Evan got a packet of information, told him exactly where to be at every moment. When he saw he didn't have to do shit on one of the days, he was like, oh, okay.
I don't even need to come.
That's Evan's response, everybody. Then I send Randy the packet, okay? And Randy gets his information, and his response is, why don't I get my own session for 30 minutes to talk? So that's the difference between our staff, everybody.
Well, that's his first event. You got to earn that, young
He
buck.
got time last year. You didn't even get a solo last year. He got on stage last year.
Yep.
Who's coming to the boot camp in the chat? George, I see you there. What days? Brandon, no stream Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, because all of our staff is in Tampa. Zarb is there. James is there. So I got nobody to run the streams. So we're just taking off. We never cancel streams. Like whole year will go by. We never miss any day except a holiday.
Yeah. I mean, I'll post trades that we take and be active in the Discord and stuff at some point in the day, but
oh yeah,
an hour and a half off.
2 hours of trading every morning. The first 2 hours of each day at the boot camp is basically like a stream, but in person.
It's really just an experiment. We want to weed out who's just relying on us for signals and who's actually trying to learn. So when we come back and we learn who blew their accounts,
we know what's good.
Treat you differently.
Yeah, here's the schedule, Connor, for anyone that's coming. Day 1 registration, both days starts at 8. 9 to 11 is 2 hours of live trading. 11 to 12 is Brian. 1 to 1:40 Tanner. 1:45 to 2:15 me. Prop firm panel in the afternoon. Drysdale in the afternoon. And then happy hour in the afternoon. Sean, yeah, you're in Cali. Connor's in California. There you go. Both of you talking in the chat right now. You're both in California. And then fireside chat after the live session. KV does his thing. And then we have a panel called the Trader's Journey to close out the second day. Oh, it's going to be so good. Rob, looking forward to seeing you, buddy. Do one in Europe? Maybe. You got to worry about that rat virus. If you're coming to the boot camp, make sure you wash your hands. All right. We got rat virus on the loose. Don't be bringing rat virus to my fucking event. All right.
Just fucking nuke that cruise ship. It's not worth it.
That's what I said, bro.
Just
why are we letting people off the damn boat?
Take one for the
there's
team.
another one in the UK, everybody. I will be in London, if I don't get rat virus, June 27th for the Prop Firm Expo. Just go to propfirmexpo.com. It's Prop Firm Matches event. Zarb will be there with me. Nice. Troy, see you there, brother. Travel safe this week. If I don't see you on the call today. I think Troy probably doesn't leave yet.
Nah.
Yeah, LA people. We got people in LA. We have people in Orange County. We have a couple of guys in San Diego. Kai's down there. So we got a lot of guys in California.
Just long until you're wrong. There was about 2 hours of sellers yesterday to finish off the afternoon, and then crazy rebound from Asia till where we're now. This 15-minute is very impressive.
As long as you're not losing today, everybody, that's the goal. You know, we've made money all week long. It's been a great week. Payouts for dude, me, first lucid payout, 2,700. Thomas, first lucid payout. Jason in the Black Shirt Club took 2 Apex payouts. That's a good week. I'm very excited to see. I think Edgar's close to payout. Some of the other BSC guys really close to payout. I know Troy's working on one, so should see a couple
Are you
coming
saying
in.
your flex is 250 away again? You need
Yeah.
like another day?
Yeah. But I'm
Yeah.
gonna. But if I do that, like I showed you, I can only take out $2,000. So I think I should build it a little bit bigger.
$2,000 leaves in $2,000 still after.
Exactly, and then we're back in this same loop of just having to trade small again, which is like defeating the fucking purpose of what I'm trying to do. You know, if I wanted to trade small, I'd still just be trading the Top One Futures live account with one contract and just keep making $300-500 a day. But that ain't doing it for me. You know.
Yeah.
I got another kid on the way, bro. Nice, Javon.
True.
Is there any reason you didn't trade the mid-range today? Yeah, it broke out literally before the opening range was really set. It was in the range still for 2 minutes, then it's out. By 45, it's out. There is no trade. I don't like to trade usually in the first 15 minutes, and then now it's just out. There's nothing I can do there. I just got to wait for a pullback. It's going to pull back, everybody. It's not just going to go higher all day. It will finish the day higher, most likely, but just relax. Did someone say something? Bring the shit back.
35 minutes.
Nice. Keith, what do you have? A girl, boy? I got a girl coming in August 19th.
That'll be fun.
Yeah, it should be interesting.
Very interesting. But
yeah, I hope she has
my brother.
I hope that she has knowing my wife, she's going to be a very fiery girl. Like she ain't going to take shit from nobody, bro. She's definitely not going to be a girly girl. If it's the way me and my wife are, my wife's not a pink girl. My wife says she's a purple girl. You know what I'm saying? I think that's how females, I think that's how they represent themselves. Like girly girls are really pink. You know, my wife, she ain't like that. Eric, I'm trying, bro. I'm trying. Nice, Andrew. 3 girls are invited to the baby shower. Oh, dude, I'm actually the bartender at the baby shower. And by bartender, it just means for me and the guys, we're pouring shots. That's what I told my wife. It actually got pretty crazy. The conversation went from, we have the baby shower and Leo's birthday to plan. And like, as I, with my event planning past, start thinking about things, I'm like, oh, dude, we could do a lot. So I got the bounce house. I was like, we could do a dunk tank. He is only 3. So kind of killed that. But then I was like, bartender? And then I started thinking about it. I'm like, when I have to call the person to hire a bartender to come, when they ask what's the event for, and I say a 3-year-old's birthday party, that might get me weird looks. But then I thought of an even better idea, which was a blackjack dealer. Like hire someone to actually come be a dealer while we have my son's birthday party. And everybody shut me down. They were like, no one's going to come agree to be a blackjack dealer for a 3-year-old's birthday party. Leo loves gambling. I don't understand why we can't teach him to gamble with like little goldfish instead of real money. What's the problem? All the kids do it nowadays anyway. Society's fucked as it is. At least let them be good at it. Start them young, get them good. You know what I'm saying? Jono, I'm scanned. I'm sending them back. You guys
I can come bartend it. I got no weird looks. I know what you want. Should be throwing drinks around. And my cousin just had her 3rd birthday party, and she's a month older than Leo. I think there was like a bounce house and shit like that.
The transition from 1 to 2 is big, but 2 to 3, Leo is fucking. It's unbelievable.
They're human now.
Full human, full sentences, bossy, knows what he wants, knows what he doesn't want. Very, very, yeah, like it's crazy. 5, 3, and 6 months. You are going to, Jamie, that is a basketball team. That's either a basketball team or a militia. Depends on what you're doing.
$500 to spend on an account. Which one would you recommend, Ricardo?
Ooh, good question. Top One Futures.
Pretty good budget. Yeah, it's pretty
Top
good.
One Futures. Use Evan's code or use the code on the screen. They're still 50% off, I'm pretty sure. Instant fund.
Yep.
Yeah.
Not the Ignite. If you never traded with them, everyone still gets 60% off their first purchase with Top One Futures. If you've never bought one ever.
Last call for the giveaway, too. Last call for the giveaway in the chat there. Yeah, you could buy Lucid 50Ks, right? The Flex is like 300. So you could buy a Flex and then a couple 50Ks with Lucid. You could buy a lot. Oh, yeah, Ryan. Madhouse. I think I would do, I'm big on Top One Futures and Lucid right now. They're the two I'm rocking with. We like Hola Prime too. Evan and I have started doing some work with them. So far, it's been really good. Literally, we started working with them. Bang, they get the audit from Deloitte. That looks really good. Bang, they get Tradeovate now launched. That looks good. Bang, they're on prop for a match. I'm like, all right, cool. Now this is another good firm we got listed. You know who hit me up in my email this morning? Funded Next. Has anyone traded with Funded Next? I was like, I'll talk to them, see what they want. See what they want. Do you recommend, if you have not taken a payout call, we don't recommend copy trading. The thing about the 500 for the 5 Lucids is like if you torch it, then you blew it all in one load and you have to spend again. If you gave me 500, I'd buy a couple different accounts and not copy trade them and try to get them all to pay out over a month and then take, you know what I mean? Rather than go once. And if I blow it, I blow it, you know? Funded Next has Rapid. I like their dashboard. Rapids are OP. What's OP? Come on, Camille.
Overpowered.
Overpowered?
Yep.
Oh, no, see, where I come from, OP is overplayed. When he's OP, he's overdone. He's overcooked.
No, it's OP. It's overpowered. Just can't beat it.
Jamie said, give Austin the 500 for the Blackshirt Club. I mean, that's somebody with a brain there, Jamie.
Pull it up, Jamie.
What if I'm already doing the copy trading, haven't taken a payout? If I blow them, I'd split them up, Andrew, right now. If you're asking me for advice, I would split them up. If you haven't taken a payout, do 3 and 2, do 2 and 2, split them up. So you give yourself a couple of tries and it's less stressful. Do you aim for 2 wins and then stop trading after 1 win on the same account? I'm usually going for a profit target, Steve. Like, let's say I'm trading a Lucid eval, right? Like we could pull up an eval right now and put some longs on. I'm going to hit that thing fucking heavy, bro. Like I'm going to put, if it's the first trade, I'm risking the entire drawdown in the first trade to go make the max profit. I'm just telling you what I'm doing. I'm waiting for a VWAP bounce. I'm waiting for a double break. I'm going to put the max contracts on it most likely, and I'm going to hit the 50% consistency or I'm going to bust it. It worked. The math works for me. I've only bought 2 Lucid accounts and I've already taken a payout that covers way more than the cost I've paid. So once you're a good trader, I think that is like, I never like to be like, I'm a great trader. I'm a good trader. When you're a good trader and you've passed a lot, I've taken a lot of payouts in the last 3 years. So it's like, I should be able to go at it with that approach. I'm not saying you should do that. You asked me what I do. You asked what I aim for, Steve. I told you what I aim for. In a live account, like when I was trading Top 1 Futures live account as my primary account, not this Lucid, I would trade it, hit enough to take a daily payout and stop. So it was totally different, which was only $300. And that's why I've focused on some other stuff right now. Full port eval on, what about risk on the funded account? Good question. So like the trades I showed you were on my Lucid funded account. Look, yesterday, 1 contract, 1 mini. The day before, 1 contract, 1 mini. 3 contracts has been the biggest, was this trade that I put on this week on the funded account. Same thing with a live account. I would keep it basically half, right? If I can put 10 on with the eval on 150K, I'm not getting above 5 on a funded. That's been like the short advice, the easy, quick advice I can give on like, what size should I have in a funded? Half the size you used in the eval to get it done quickly. Does that make sense? Do boot camp in UAE? No, not right now. Do you guys also trade real capital? Only props. We also trade real capital. I am in the process of setting up a personal account. I have a live account with TOF, trying to get another live account with Lucid. So the strategy is one thing. The accounts that you trade is a totally different part of the business, you know? Been risking like 1K on my 50 flex. 1K on a 50. What's the drawdown? I got to pull it up. A 50K flex, your max drawdown is 2,000. Yeah, so I mean, you risk 1,000, you got 2 shots, you know? What size would you, Keith, on my first eval? I mean, I went super heavy and I blew my first top step eval in 2 trades. Like, I didn't know what I was doing. Seems like price won't do a pullback. How long should we wait? You just wait until you have to go do something else, bro. I usually stop at 11 o'clock. What size would you do on your first eval? Yeah, so might be looking for a no trade Friday. Yeah, if you're up on the week. I said this yesterday. It's just, it's worth reiterating. You guys look at trades as potential profit. I look at trades as potential risk. That's why I win long term. By looking at it as potential risk, I avoid taking excess trades. I avoid oversizing. I avoid the mistakes that a lot of you fall for still. So you have to change your perspective to thinking more trades means more money to More trades means more risk, more money I can lose. So I need to be really selective with when I play to let wins compound, to let money do the heavy lifting rather than you clicking buttons to do the heavy lifting. It's just like sitting at a casino. The longer I sit at the blackjack table, the more likely it is I lose all my money. It's the same thing with trading.
Yeah, unfortunately, the market doesn't care that you're $200 away from a payout and that you want a VWAP retest right now. Doesn't even know you. So you wait as long as it may take, and then hopefully, I know at least on stream we've had a great week, Monday through Thursday, that you're not from a place of like needing to find another setup to try to flip it from red to green, make it all back today.
Right.
You're in the driver's seat. Yeah, it's like if the trade wants to present, I'll take it. If it doesn't, I'm already great this week. So we'll come back on Monday and make the money then.
Okay, that is actually the last call for the giveaway in the ASFX TV chat. So if you're on ASFX TV and you're listening, we're going to do 2 Ignite account giveaways from Top 1 Futures. We're going to do that in a minute here. Get your name on the giveaway once. When Evan says he's got the list, that means it's closed. And you'll have to wait till next week. And next week, we're only going to do giveaways in the beginning of the week because we got no streams at the end of the week. So don't fuck around. Get on the giveaway sheet so we get your duck in the race.
Yep.
Yep, exactly, Chase.
A missed
Elric,
trade costs you nothing, and a forced trade could cost you weeks of progress.
Elric, I love this, bro. Good read of VWAP. I like that you're not trading right in the beginning of the Asian session. I like the stop loss. It's great.
Andrew, the link is in the chat for the giveaway, like Austin said.
And if you have the issue of like, oh, I just really want to be in a trade, well, switch your perspective to like trying to find the next trade. Like what I'm seeing here is New York VWAP is out of opening range high. It's also going to align with value area high. I'll pull back now to there and bounce off of that would be great. Like I love that. So my love for that potential setup makes me be okay with waiting. Does that make sense? Something else to think about.
Yeah, ES is a lot closer, that a couple minutes away from a pullback. NQ is up there. You don't just put your name in the chat to enter the giveaway. You just fill out the form. Zaki. It doesn't enter you into the giveaway, just typing your name in this chat. A lot of questions that are answered in Futures 101 and 2.0. So that goes for anyone even watching on X or YouTube. You guys all get free access to Futures 101, whether you sign up or not. And then once you do sign up, which is still free for your first month, watch Futures 2.0 this weekend. Watch half of it tomorrow, half of it on Sunday, or watch it all twice. But you'll get all the information in there on the levels, the VWAPs, all that good stuff. And then Austin's got videos on his YouTube, as do I, about the new indicator. So you'll learn all that there. The blue line is the New York VWAP. Anchor from the open today.
Don't judge me for saying this, but there's a new Machine Gun Kelly song with Fred Durst, the guy from Limp Bizkit, and it fucking slaps. I was listening to it this morning. If you like that old school
Get off my stream.
Limp Bizkit, Red Hot, it sounds like a Limp Bizkit song that they just let MGK on. You know, he's kind of gay, but like you got Fred Durst in there with the fucking beard looking like my stepdad. It's cool. So I fuck with it. I'm sure we got some fucking Limp Bizkiters in the chat. Do you guys have any tips on saving on taxes? Like, is most of your long-term portfolio in tax? All mine is in tax advantage accounts. All of my long-term holdings are in a SEP IRA and a 401k. Talk to your accountant for strategies, or I can introduce you to mine.
Barbara, no. You do not have to trade the Asian session to take payouts with this strategy. No, not at all.
Yeah, see, dude, the chat knows. Because we're all around the same age. So we miss that music. We miss that like smash something music. When you would go to a festival back in the day, no one would have cell phones. Everyone would actually just be hanging out. It's a different time. Oh, they still kick ass. Yeah, Sean, for sure.
There was some
Not
like
the same. It's not the same ass kicking. It's kind of like when an old guy hits you with a cane. You know what I'm saying? You still get your ass kicked, but like it's different. Eric, Future 2.0. Yeah, exactly. That's the goal. Anyone that's thinking about watching Futures 2.0, listen to what Elric said in the chat. Austin, would you like a stop loss at opening range high if you take a long? Yeah, exactly. Because if it comes back into range, I wouldn't want to be in it anymore.
There's one video, obviously AI of like the Roman Empire, like everyone underneath their shields as like a bunch of arrows are coming down. Like, look at everyone living in the moment. Not a single cell phone in sight.
It's crazy. It's actually literally like not even like what we do now is not even being a human. The 80s and the 90s was the last human stuff. We are in they'll look back on the age of the 2008 till whenever is when we started to transition into robots. We're cyborgs. Everything we do in the future, our kids and shit will all have computers attached to them. Eyewear, wristwear, implants. It's over. We're fucking cyborgs. So that shit, peak 80s and 90s, no phones, I'm pretty sure was peak human experience because you just had to be in the moment. You were like, what's my mom doing at home? I can't text her. I can't call her. I got to go find a payphone if I want to, or I'll just figure it out when I get home. Hope she's all right. Like no one thinks like that anymore. Now, if you want something, it's instant. You want food, Uber Eats, instant. You want to talk to her, text, FaceTime, call. It's crazy. WhatsApp, like it's changed everything. It's so different. The world is
where
so
the
different.
best movies are from, the best music.
Yep. And then the kids won't even know. Like I got to sit down with Leo and show him old Robin Williams movies, Mrs. Doubtfire. You got to show him what it was like to be a real actor. You can't just be like, yeah, Chris Evans, green screen, Thor. No, bro. No, that's not acting at all. At all. Yeah, we did. And I think every generation had said that, but I think the kids now are not going to say that. The kids that are born like COVID era and like 2005, 6, 7, they're not going to be like, my childhood was sick. They won't even know what they missed. We do. The ones that remember life before cell phones, we know what it was like. There it is, 420, Evan. Like the blunt. Bang, 420, Evan. Smoke it, bro. Pull it out. Show them how much weed you got at the house. In case you guys didn't know, Evan's got pounds from Guatemala. He gets it shipped in. Maybe we'll do this. If we can get to how many members, Evan? Because usually we got about 500 paying members on stream. If we get to 1,000, will you smoke a cigarette in your room?
I'll do one at 505.
Good answer.
One more sign up, chat. One more sign
up, and he's smoking a cigarette in his room.
Don't twist my arm now. Don't twist my arm.
Oh, that's good, dude.
But yeah, at 1,000 for sure.
That's so funny. You ready for the giveaway? You could take the list and scrub it.
Yeah, I'm scrubbing it right now.
Yeah, I don't think we get a pullback right now. So, Connor, you remember that, dude? It would take so long to get on the internet, too, dude. I remember. It just what a crazy 25 years it's been from no technology, basically, to this. And that's nothing, bro. 25 years is nothing. That's what I'm saying. Like, we have no idea what we're about to get into, bro. Implants and crazy technology. Crazy. Is there a date on the next in-person meetup? Chase, not yet, brother. Not yet. Because I got a kid coming, and I got this event next week, and then I got the thing in London in June. And then I honestly have only been thinking about a ski trip. So I haven't thought about another meetup. And everyone's going to ask me. And I'm just going to keep saying, I don't know. Because I don't know if I want to do another one of these, if I'm being honest. It's just a lot of work. I make no profit, really. It's fun. But like I could do other things for fun, you know? So it's like, I don't know if I want to do it. Maybe someone else should take over hosting Futures Bootcamp and just let me come as a guest like I'm doing for London. I don't have to worry about shit in London. All my shit's paid for. It's all taken care of. You know what I'm saying? That's what I like. I don't dislike doing this. I don't want to I'm not going to complain, but I'm just saying, if it put 100 bands into my bank account profit, I might do it, but it doesn't do that. I love all of you. It has nothing to do with not wanting to meet more traders. I'd love to meet more traders, but y'all are like, come to London and throw an event. Motherfucker, do you know how hard and expensive it would be to come to a different country, ship all my people, ship all my shit, pay for everybody's shit I would need to pay for, and find someone to help me plan that event correctly with no issues? It's crazy. Like, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? if I hosted, no promise. You know, like we charged $1,000 for each ticket. If we didn't have sponsors, we would definitely lose money on this event. So it's the money's not even in the ticket. I mean, who's really gonna, as an up and coming trader, who's gonna spend more than $1,000 on a ticket when you have to feed yourself, fly yourself, and put yourself in a hotel too? This is like a 3 or 4K weekend for most people after food and drink and everything like that. So it's already a decent size investment. You know what I'm saying? For I think majority of people, majority. So it's like, how expensive can I get on the ticket? Not much more. How much more can I get out of these companies? Not much more. And then like, do you want me to get like 30 sponsors? Like, then it's just fucking annoying. You know, I capped it this year. So shipping is expensive. Stupid expensive. Oh, we love this skinny SIGs. Yes, 74.25 book map. Believe it or not, there's orders at 74.50. Suck me off, bro. 74.50. Another 30 points on a Friday.
Throwing
Let's
along.
roll. Look, they're
One
coming on
micro,
at
no
30
stop
right now.
loss. Dollar cost average in if you time the pullback here. Just keep buying it on the dip.
Also, would you give a ballpark figure for the cost of it? Oh, it's like it's like a $150,000 in and out, give or take. You know what I'm saying? Between costs and then the money coming in.
I mean, the venue themselves, Aurelia.
Oh yeah, I got a spreadsheet.
If we
for
had
you.
it
I mean,
in his backyard with all that land, we'd be making so much money.
the
Put a
fucking
big
dinner
tent
is
in the
$6,000.
backyard.
Dude, we're taking all these people to dinner and it's $8,000. You know what I'm saying? Just the dinner. And especially with my event, like no one else does this. I give everybody lunch. In the fee for your ticket, you get 2 days worth of lunch. Do you know how expensive that is for 120 people? 2 days worth of food? And all it is me
200.
negotiating with these venues. I call, like, because I used to be in the business. I'm like, hey, I know you don't have anything going on Thursday. So how about you charge me for 1.5 days instead of 2 days? And we negotiate and it works. You have to be firm with them, but it helps that I used to be on the other side of this, you know? Yeah, exactly, Sean. Pub subs. That'd be the move. Man, you do whatever you want, bro. This is America.
Spam this. Spam what?
He's
What's
always
this
spamming
clause?
the chat, dude.
Send me the list.
I mean, my video, I could tell like more cost. Dude, I'm spending like $2,000 just on chairs and plants.
Well,
on
that
the
was
stage.
unnecessary.
No, it's not unnecessary. It has to look good. This is all about the video content. The video team is $10,000 for 2 days. So it's expensive. There's just, you know, I'm putting everybody fucking, I paid for everybody's hotel rooms, didn't I? All that was built into the cost. Every speaker got their hotel. You know how many events I've spoken at and not gotten $1 for, and I've had to pay my way, pay my own hotel, pay every event I've ever done that is not mine. I have to pay. And I got all of my guys. I got 10 speakers with flights and hotels paid for built into my shit. That is the most impressive part, I think, that I was able to generate enough income from the ticket sales, plus pay them commissions on anyone that sold tickets, plus pay for their flight and hotels, and still generate enough sponsor money to make sure we're not red on the event. That's the most impressive part.
Yeah, Dallas was just me and you speaking.
Mhm.
A lot smaller.
Always
Yeah,
lunch.
at a
Danny, see,
grand
Danny was
scale.
at one of the events, bro. Danny was already at one of the events. He knows I always feed everybody because I don't want people leaving, going to find food. It kills the flow, you know? But everybody else will do that. David at his event did that. A bunch of people, they will never serve you lunch because they want you to go figure it out. That's money that they get to keep in profit. I just didn't need, we're doing okay. So we didn't need it. This year spent the
Like,
extra.
all right, everyone go get lunch. Be back in an hour. And I get
Right.
people straggling back in.
Right. No, that doesn't happen with us. This year we have the
That's the
happy hour.
vibe.
Dude, how about the happy hour for 100 people? Drinks and food for 2 hours, open bar at the end of the first day. You think that's cheap, everybody? Right? You know what I'm saying? They gave me a good deal. They threw in the second bartender for free. They threw in some other stuff because it's my second year booking with them. But like, it still ain't cheap. How often do we do them? Once a year. Wait till you see where we're doing. I'll show you. It's so nice where we're going to be hanging out at for the happy hour.
Yeah, that's new.
Yeah, they just built this this deck. Yeah, it is Chipotle lunch.
Yeah.
Just for Evan.
It's gonna DoorDash it for myself. Only on Friday though. I'll do that on the Friday because I don't eat it besides Fridays. So today's Chipotle day.
Yeah, so like, look, this is where they don't have anything in here for the room, but this is where the happy hour is now, out on this deck that they just built, out overlooking the water. It'll look a little bit different than this. We'll have some banners and stuff, but this is where the end of day one will be. So it's super nice. I'm super pumped for that. Hopefully it's not too hot, but it is going to be hot. There's no way around it. It is going to be hot next week. Oh yeah, here's the ballroom. So yeah, you come in here, the stage is set up here in the front, and then everybody, 100 people going all the way back. It's cool. It's a great hotel. We really like going there. Everybody was happy last year. And this year we got all the families coming, a bunch of kids. It's just going to be madness. It's going to be fucking insane. Do you have a location in mind for next year? Any chance doing the West Coast? I can tell you I'm never doing it on the West Coast because the time zone for trading would suck. We'd have to all be in there at 5 a.m, bro. I would never do that to everybody. That'd be terrible. We have to do it on the East Coast. We did one in Dallas and that was okay. I wouldn't go any further than Dallas. And if I didn't have a wife and kid that I like hanging out with so much, I would do them smaller and more often. I'd be like, Evan, every quarter we're going to a different city. We'll pop up with 20 people. Because we could. We have a big enough audience. We could definitely fill seats. I just don't want to do that. I like hanging out at home. I like being with my kids. The Europe thing would just be too expensive. That's all. Like Europe, if we ever do anything in Europe, it'll be all of us pulling up to a hotel, small conference room, nothing crazy. No big thing, 200 people like this one, nothing like that. It would be me and Evan rolling in. But why do you want to do that? I'm very curious. Like, why does everyone want that? Like, what's the difference between that and this? I know it's the information gets retained differently and maybe deeper, but like, you think I'm going to tell you something at the boot camp I wouldn't say here? I'm going to say exactly the same shit that I say here. This is where you see me making my money every day. You know what I mean? So don't think you're missing too much, everybody. Plus, last year's thing is all posted on YouTube. This year's all going to go on YouTube. You know, you come if you want to see Evan smoke cigarettes and drink. That's what you come for. Come meet Brian Shannon. Come meet Steve Collegian. Come take a picture with me. I'm shorter than you think. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what you come for.
Yep.
Thanks, Brian. Tell my wife that. He complimented me yesterday. She was like, she was at the store with house manager Nicole and her mom and Leo, and they're buying me clothes. She's buying shirts for me for stream and stuff. And she's like, yeah, Austin needs new stream clothes because, you know, he's in front of people and we want to change it up. And they all, like, it's funny. Riley said they all know when they see a shirt that like looks like a shirt I'd wear, they know what Austin would wear. And they were like, Riley was saying, both of them, my mother-in-law and Nicole were both saying how their man would never wear clothes that they buy them. And I'm like, that's fucking retarded. If your wife will go out and buy you clothes, especially at TJ Maxx, where she's getting me an $80 shirt for $16, you thank her. You don't just take it. You say, thank you. Thank you for budgeting. Thank you for shopping with care, because I'm going to rip this shirt. I'm going to spill something on it. I'm going to get a hole in it. So if you buy the $80 one, I'll still say thank you. I got a couple of those, but I really like it when she comes home. Like, nothing turns me on more when my wife comes home with 6 shirts at $16.99 from TJ Maxx. And Leo picked out a Phillies hat for me.
There you go. Must have been on the clearance rack. They just can't give those things away. Nobody wants them.
It's funny. Who are we banning? Manny?
Yeah.
Manny, come on. See, that's it. You got to let your lady dress you, bro. It's gay to buy your own clothes. It's not gay to let your girl pick clothes for you, for sure. If you're a grown ass man, like, let's go shopping, that sounds gay. Evan, if I'm like, I'm gonna take you shopping, that's fucking gay, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, no, let's take our Saturday and go to the mall. Dude, no, let's go shoot guns. Let's play golf. Let's go work out. I can list 10 more manly things than shopping. You know what I'm saying? I've always felt this way.
Yeah.
60K deck. Hey, 5K on the sauna. Get it right. It was $10,000 on the sauna. And yes, still $16.99 on the shirts, bro. 100% priorities. 16. Yeah, you buy a cheap. It's balanced, bro. Like, you buy a cheap deck, you get a shit deck. Cheap shirts are shirts, bro. They're fucking shirts, but the deck is really important, you know? Rob, I'm telling you, tell me I'm wrong. I am right. I will die on this hill. It's gay as a man, a grown man with kids and a job. It's gay to go buy your own clothes. Send your woman. Send your assistant. Do something else with your time. Be more productive. Be more manly.
I haven't gone and went shopping for clothes in quite some time. Anytime I think of like, oh, I have time, it's like it's a Saturday. I'm not going to the fucking zoo on a Saturday. Madhouse. There was one time I think I posted on my story. I went there. I think it was around Christmas. It was around Christmas, and it was like a Saturday. I saw the line. I'm like, "Fuck this! We're buying it online."
I remember he calls me.
I'm
He's
not
like, "Yeah, I
standing in
left.
that.
Didn't even walk in, dude. I
I'm
don't
not
blame
standing
you,
in
bro.
that for the
Especially
$6 for the $6 mug. I'm not spending $30 minutes in line.
I think that's kind of what
Bye.
happened with me at the dentist yesterday. I think because like I try to go like I try to get out when people are on work hours. You go get to the dentist during their lunch break. They're understaffed. They're short staffed, maybe. I don't know. But I'm with you. Try to go out when there are no people out. And then on the weekends, I'm chilling, bro. Like, you ain't gonna catch me outside in public in the weekends.
Yeah.
Not at the grocery store. Definitely not at the grocery store. What's gayer than buying your own clothes? Buying your own groceries.
If someone's at the
kidding.
mall on 10 o'clock on a Tuesday, you're like, "What are you doing here?" So there's not a lot of people. But Saturday at 2 o'clock, oh fuck, no thanks. Yeah, I ordered my groceries this week. They forgot my ground beef. Real disappointing. The one thing I want. What do I pay
Now
you
we
for?
touched VWAP, Ev. Now we touched VWAP.
Did you? All right. Thank you.
Yes,
Holding a
touched
little bit.
VWAP.
We loading the boat.
Well, let's take a look. It's 36, so you're right in the middle of a 15-minute bar. We're above value area high. In 8 seconds, you'll look at it like a turn. I don't know if you need to rush into this, everybody. I know you've been waiting for a pullback. Throw a high of day VWAP on like this too, just to monitor that. I'm going to give it a few minutes. If you like this for longs, this is going to be a decent price if it does work. But I don't think you need to rush into it, being that it's in the middle of the candle. I think you'll probably get more opportunities to get long. So it's going to the mall gate too. Depends what mall. Some malls, it's not safe to go to. So it's actually not even gay. It's just unsafe. If the hood rats have taken over too much, I wouldn't go at all. You know, I've seen videos, too many videos of people in malls getting swarmed and stuff. Yeah, Jono, you shouldn't buy your own butt plugs. Definitely not. Listen, you guys know if we're not in any trades, you know I'm gonna fucking give you some hot takes that'll help you live a better life. And if you just get your woman buying your clothes and you get laid more, you just remember to thank me. Think about me when you're getting laid. After she gets you that red silky shirt, you wear it on a date. She loves it. Just think about me while you're getting laid. Austin was right. Should have been letting her buy these shirts for years. Yeah, Andrew. I mean, it is what it is, bro. These kids are running through the mall. They're hoodlums. They run through the mall with masks on and their bikes and shit, and they break into stores. Well, sounds like a great outing for me and my family. Can't wait to go this weekend. You know what I mean? Purple line is the high of day VWAP. So we're starting to bounce here. Who got long at 10, 14, 13, 12, somewhere in there? 74.10, 74.14. George, your stop, I would say, should be at opening range high. If we were taking longs here, anywhere in here, stop at opening range high, about 13 points. Because if it comes back into range, you don't want to be long up there anymore.
Yeah, it's also a 15-minute bar in the... Wow, there's no wick on that 15-minute bar. Like 45 minutes ago.
Okay,
just
good. Chat's
straight
already
up. Jeez.
You got a homosexual max, but low... What does that say?
What?
That's funny. No, Manny, it's not actually. There's some crazy white people. Trust me. Some of them crazy white hoodlums, bro. I know them. Been friends with them. We are definitely set to have a good time next week. I'm sure there's going to be plenty of outrageous things said and plenty of laughs to be had. It's honestly one of those things. We've been planning it for so long. It's sold out so long ago that it's not that I'm not excited. I am, and I know I will be when I see everybody, but I'm kind of just like, oh, it's finally here. Like all the anticipation, now it's kind of like over. You know what I mean? Like there's like the pre-event kind of like letdown before the big hype up. Because now there's nothing to be excited for. It's here and then it's going to be over and then boom, it's done. Now there's nothing to be excited about.
Yeah.
That's the
That's
the foreshadowing in me.
Then you got summer. Look forward to.
White Boy Summer. Drake's got a new album. Could be a good summer. Summer 16, Summer 2026. Could be a good year. Summer 16, Future and Drake were best friends. Rap music was thriving.
Yeah.
That's how Austin's wife feels after sex. Boom, roasted. What did I say, Gage?
I don't know. A lot being said. But that's a nice bounce off ES right off of it too.
Yep.
Take a high of day VWAP.
It's almost like ES looks a little better today than NQ.
Yeah, just lower, closer to that blue line that I want. You could take a high of day break. Someone asked earlier, like, when do you like high of day VWAP breaks? I like them when they follow a bounce. So we bounced, you missed it. Okay, well, I'll take the break then after. This one would just be a break play since there was no bounce just before it. And there's going to be a bunch of break plays. I mean, there's technically a high day VWAP break play here. There was one back here. Like, there's just so many of those when there's less bounces. So you don't need to decide how many trades to take less often. Hector in and out. All right. How do you anchor a VWAP? Well, the indicator that we have does it for you. Or on TradingView, you can just use this tool that they have on the left here, where you have the long and short position. Just under volume base, there's an anchored VWAP tool, and then you anchor it. And then the first things first, you got to go watch Futures 101. That's how you anchor it.
Oh, Gage, that's funny, bro. Because I said all excited leading up to it. Now it's here, and then it's going to be over quick.
Oh, yeah, that's a good
Good one, dude.
It's true.
I wish Gage was coming to the event. I wish he wasn't such a pussy.
And then we actually have, so like I said, AceFix TV schedule is all posted after the event, the week following. But then the week after that is Memorial Day. So I assume we're off on that Monday. And that should be it. Everything else should be fine.
Monday we get back, or the week after?
After.
Yeah. We have a full week of streams when we get back, I think.
Yes. I'm saying like everything is scheduled up until the 22nd, which is Friday, and then the 25th is Memorial Day, that Monday. So we're gonna have a 3-day weekend.
Okay.
And then back at it to finish heading into June. I got everyone's name on the list. 376. We'll give it a couple minutes to see how this bounce play is shaping up for you guys. If we can get the break play here. What account do I want to take this in? Being that it's not
I would do it in an
play.
eval. If I traded, I'm going to trade an eval.
I'll do evals.
All right, I'll do it on this.
I want to go scalpy with it.
Yeah.
That if it even does pull back, get me the fuck out. I'll buy it lower. It's already a 100-point stop on NQ. Purple VWAP, right. Steve, is the high of day VWAP. Go watch Futures 101 and 2.0.
Yep. I just got long on a eval, as did you. Are you on ES there or NQ?
NQ.
Okay, nice.
High of day VWAP break. It's not a bounce. I like ES.
Yeah.
If it pulls back deeper, I'll rebuy it probably.
Yeah, I think you wouldn't want to be in ES under 7,400 for sure. You know what I mean? This is ES here.
Oh, yeah. 7,400. Fuck that.
Why didn't we get in here, everybody? I think you definitely could. Some of you got that lower price. I think that you just wanted to see buyers defend VWAP, right? You wanted your pullback. You wanted buyers to defend. Now it looks good to trade back into this high to the left. That's the idea. This is a retest of VWAP trade. I got 4 minis on it in this eval. Some of you ask, how do I trade evals? This is a 50K eval. I got to make $1,500 with it to get to the halfway of profit target in a consistency, 50% consistency score. So you have 2 days to do it. So guess how much my TP is set at? Half of the profit target, $1,500.
And yeah, we're heading into 10:45 here. So hopefully in that next 15-minute bar till 11 o'clock, we can get some lift. They run a giveaway and everyone parties this weekend. I don't head out for Tampa until Wednesday. I believe Austin's going Monday or so. So see what he's doing when he gets back. For beginners, do you recommend 25K or 50K? I mean, Jamie, if you've never taken a payout or passed a challenge, I'd always say the smaller the better. Why spend more to test out your skills? like on a 25K Ignite account with TOF, it's got to be probably like $100 or less, I would think. So if you don't take a payout, it's like, okay, it was $100, but I learned, I took some trades. I know what I want to do, what I don't want to do now. Worth it. Never pass a challenge, and yeah, 25K. Because unfortunately, if you never pass the challenge, you're probably not going to take a payout on this next account that you buy. So it's really for learning and experience. So why spend more for that?
Let's do our giveaway real quick before we do the giveaway. Prop Firm Edge is hosting Prop Trader Fest tomorrow, everybody. I'm speaking in the morning. If you'd like to be there, I'll put the link in the chat. Sign up. It's free. I do a lot of work with Boris and Kathy. There's a lot of great speakers on this lineup. Brett and AJ and Daryl, that's the CEO of Apex, Tradeify, and Lucid. Zarb is there.
Zarb looking all cool.
Zarb's
Who
cool.
does he think he is?
You know, Boris and Kathy.
Yeah.
Linda Rashke. It's cool. So I'll be on this in the morning. I wanted to show you guys that. And make sure you guys had the ability to sign up. All these UFO things are all over my Twitter now. I don't even know what this is. Look at this one. What is this, everyone? This is it says one of the released videos, Department of Defense, UFO files, star-shaped object moving erratically across the sky. What?
Fuck off.
What is that?
Its
origin is not
explained. Campaign? Is that the campaign from Modern Warfare 2?
But like, look at all the shit they redacted. All this is redacted stuff of like what's on the. I told you it's like a military camera that we're gonna get, black and white, and we're gonna see something on the screen. This is exactly what I said 20 minutes ago. Now here it is. Okay, cool. Like they released this. Cool. You don't tell me what it is, where it's from, whose it is, what. It's just a bunch of fucking bullshit for me. What's it gonna do?
Yeah. Just something to feed on for a couple days until the next headline. All right, let's get to those highs. Let's make another all-time high here, chat.
I mean, it works out for this trade. Like I got these orders on Bookmap at 25. My TP is at 24.50. That would be max profit on this eval. So let's see. You notice also, everybody, I don't have a stop loss in. Trading an eval on the first trade. I either hit half the profit target or I lose it. And I go get another one because they gave me a bunch of free ones since I've done some sales for them. When you guys use my discount code, they give me free accounts and I give them back to you. But some of them I kept for myself. Maybe we'll do a Lucid giveaway next week before the boot camp and a TOF. We'll do one of each. That'd be good. Linda's the OG. Yeah, she is. She's awesome. I've done a couple events with her, although I've never had her on the podcast or anything like that. I'm in the process of getting Jack Schwager, getting that interview lined up from Market Wizards.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll happen when I get back.
And,
I look like the guy from
pre-market. What do we got here? Oh no, and I just got the bounce off New York on ES. Nice.
Yeah, I mean, of course, in hindsight, it's easy to be like, I want the entry down here, but buyers are really in once you take that high a day VWAP, so I think here you could justify 09, 010 as an entry. I'm in at 17, as long as you're on the right side of VWAP, you should be okay. Orders coming on at 22 now, getting heavier, 22, 25.
Like the lower price just allows you to have probably a better looking stop loss.
Yeah.
It's
but
like
if you're not going to
it might be the same distance as Austin's, but now you'll get 20 points extra sooner than he will, which is very valuable sometimes. The difference between a win and a loss. But it's like what he said yesterday. Like, what am I going to do? Sell it? No. So I'll try.
What do you want me to do? What are you going to do? What did you say? You said it real New York.
What am I going to? What do you want me to do?
What am I going to do? Sell it? What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? Did you see Steve Aoki put Sebastian Maniscalco in a song?
No, like his voice, or just
it's his voice, and he's like, "Does your father know you dance like that?" And then it's like, you got to go listen to it. It's funny.
Yeah.
Oh, and can't forget to do our giveaway. What's your Claude saying?
I got it loaded.
All right, let's do it. I'll let you know if this trade starts shaking here. Everybody sees we're in profit on it. Everyone else has a great entry. Yeah.
YM.
Should be like that.
All right, chat. 376.
Good for
And-
you, everybody. Even though there's 500 people listening on ASFX TV, another 480 on YouTube, some of you still didn't get your name on the giveaway, and that's okay because we're going to do more next week. The giveaways go for our ASFX TV members. We do top 1 futures giveaways, lucid giveaways, all different prop accounts. Today, we're going to do top 1 futures. We're going to do 2 Ignite accounts. The Ignite accounts are what I've taken a lot of payouts on, helped me get my live account with them. They're great. So if you haven't tried Instant Funded, hopefully you'll win. If you have, maybe we'll give you another one to copy trade with. So run it, Ev.
25 seconds. Load them all up. Holy shit. That's a lot.
More giveaways Monday, more giveaways Tuesday. Evan will do some giveaways. I'm not on stream Tuesday, but Evan will do it Tuesday. So we'll do Lucid Monday, TOF on Tuesday next week. So if you don't win today, it's okay. We got plenty of giveaways. Logan, nice job, buddy. Any green is good on a Friday to add to the week. Chico? Oh, I saw Chico at the bottom.
Rudolph?
Rudolph? Ridge. Ridge Patton. General Patton. Happy to give that to you. Ridge, make sure you DM me on Discord. I'll put the Discord link in the chat or email info@asfx.biz. Ev, you can run the second one right away for us. I will put my email on screen right there. Davin, yep. We stream every morning here, not on YouTube. YouTube is always our backup if we have tech issues.
Pretty
All right,
steady
now, if
right
anyone
now. Who's
emails
gonna make
me-
a push?
If anyone emails me and tries to claim a prize and they were not one of our 2 winners, I will ban you for life. I don't like people like that at all. Luis Moran, very happy for you there, buddy. Good. Luis, you can send me an email. I know who that is. Luis, it's yours. Ian, very close. Oh, Big
fellas.
Brian. So
Fellas.
close, dude. Asians usually aren't fast, you know. No, sometimes they are, but usually not. So I'm surprised.
Rodriguez.
A-Rod, DOG. I guess
Yeah.
like I guess a thing, Evan, should be like, if you've been in the Blackstar Club and we know you, you can make your name whatever you want, as long as we can
Barry.
reference it. Barry
that's
holding
embarrassing.
it down at the bottom. AJ
Good thing he
too.
made money
AJ too.
today. I think he said he made money on that scalp, so you're good.
You'll see AJ at the boot camp next week.
Yeah, I'll see them down there at the bottom.
Yeah, Chase too.
372nd.
Blackstar Club Chase down there at the bottom too. It's okay. Good job, boys. So send me an email. We'll get those giveaways handed out to you guys, and we'll go from there. It's true. It's true, Brian. But overall, everybody, it's been a great week. We had so many nice wins, so many great lessons on break and retest, double break trade. So we're ready for the boot camp next week. Just a reminder, no streams Wednesday, Thursday, Friday next week.
Yep.
Today we have Killzone. We have one more stream today at 11 o'clock on ASFX, or at 1 o'clock on ASFX TV. That'll be the final stream of the week. Then I'm here Monday. Evan's here Tuesday. And then we're gone for the rest of next week. You can see here in the schedule. Okay.
Yep, and then if you join late or you're going to sign up later this afternoon, this stream will be posted like all the other ones this week. So if you're curious, go watch what we took yesterday. The double break play there for Austin's trade. The ones on Thursday or Wednesday, they're all there. So even more experience and more lessons to learn throughout the week.
And then here's the trade I'm sitting in right now. Manny, I would copy, if you only have those 3, bro, I don't like Apex. So I would just copy trade them together and either pay out them or torch them. I don't
And
ever.
they're probably like $20.
I don't know what this means, but Apex is one of the worst rated firms on prop for a match. And I like prop for a match. So I'm just going to trust that and stick with that, brother. You know what I'm saying? There's only one firm that I hear majority of payout denials coming from. And it isn't any firm other than the one that's 4 letters and starts with an A. Alpha's 5 letters, and it's not that one. Yep, Steve, there is a Discord. I can put the link in the chat.
Nathan Green every day for the last 2 weeks. View up is the shit.
Nathan, you want a job?
Yes, indeed.
You take out his
Yes,
job.
indeed.
He's retiring. Sorry, did I say retiring? I meant he's retarded.
Yeah. It's like me and bro are trying to get stupid rich. We're already stupid, so we're halfway there. Halfway there.
Hey, and they do say the first half of the battle is the hardest, you know? So getting the stupid part was the hard part. Had to be blessed like that. Getting money's
Retard
easy,
maxing.
bro. Getting money's easy when you retard max. 100%. Keeping money's hard as a retard maxer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
No, Jamie, we don't even send the application to people that we think are too smart. We don't want anybody too smart. Too smart, Jones. Regarding Apex Search X for all the people who are going live and waiting for months, no one's going live. I know that was the biggest fucking rug pull ever. They made everyone think they were going live, and like it was all over Twitter of people going live, and then no one gets a live account. It's crazy.
Yeah. Parth, never break even. Get out or sit in
Never.
it. Buck up.
Yep. Get
Break
out.
even. You're going to get stopped at break even and walk away with nothing.
Yep.
You're just not comfortable with the open risk of potentially losing still. So you got to fix that. The cure to that is not always moving your stop to break even.
Yeah, the only firm that's denied Zarba payout was Apex.
Mm-hmm. And Q back at a higher day. What do we want to do here? 1056. It's almost 11. Crazy moves today.
Jordan, we're always hiring. It's got to be the right person, you know? 500 on each 50K Ignite. Started on Tuesday, taking it slow, focusing. I appreciate you in the stream. Yeah, Rob, you're the man, bro. Great stuff. Antoine out. Nice.
Oh, wow. Andrew, great trade. Bounced right off the VWAP. Caught it like a
Nice.
bottom tick.
Did he?
Yeah.
Nice. I think like I try my best to be a resource for you guys. Evan, the same thing for all things, right? I actually had a really good conversation with a member here who has a business that I'm going to start promoting this summer with him. That'll be another resource for you guys. If it's a resource that complements what we do as traders and I believe in, or if I'm using it, I would definitely promote it. You see the firms that I'm promoting, but you also see like we promote prop firm match. So if prop firm match is giving them the green light, if they're on prop firm match like Alpha, and even though I haven't traded it, I'd say it's probably still good. You know what I mean? As bad as the reviews are about Apex on there, it's like 3.6 stars. They're still paying somebody out. You know what I'm saying? They have to be. So
yeah,
I would say the top ones for me right now, Lucid top one futures, and probably Top Step because Randy's still doing well with them, even though I don't trade with them. It would be Top Step or Tradeify would be my third place, but I would put Lucid at the top and then top one futures right underneath them. And I think if top one futures fixes their live program, I think it could be huge. And it updates the dashboard, gives them a couple more brownie points in my book.
Yeah.
Any last questions before we wrap up? We'll be back at 1 o'clock, everybody, only on ASFX TV. What do you guys think of the Elite Access?
I don't think so.
I don't think
That
so.
was with the activation fee.
Yeah,
it really just doesn't make sense. Just buy the instant funded for like $20 more.
What did I tell you about thinking, Sean? What did I tell you? We don't really do.
What do I think of it? I don't.
I didn't mention it for a reason. You know, they're not doing it for me. If I'm going to go with top one futures right now, I'm going to go instant funded.
Yeah. And I think literally the math of it was like it's $20 more expensive when you add in all the activation fees. So
right. So it makes no
save yourself the time.
Yes. Ridge, what's your email? Got you, Ridge. Put it in the chat for you. It's info@asfx.biz. That's our customer support line. That's everything, and it all goes to me. Would you consider doing a London stream? We tried it. Never really was popping. James honestly just wasn't consistently making money in London. So if he's not making consistent returns, I'm not going to run a stream and then tell people we're making money. We make money in the New York session. If you've been here for a month, you know we make money here more times than we lose. London was not that way. Find me a really good London session trader, see if they want a job, and then maybe we'll make something happen. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know anybody making consistent money in the London session, like over a year. I don't care if you made money this week in the London session, okay? Consistency is not defined by a week or a month.
Yeah, we also just don't need more trades and more screen time. You don't need more hours at the desk. If like I wish there was more streams. It's like you don't need more.
No.
Just take quality setups on the days and the times that we are live. That's it. Make your money, go enjoy your weekend. You guys all took along at some point. You're done.
Okay.
Back at it on Monday.
Yeah. Maybe we will see you there, Callum. Everybody, have a great weekend. If you're not coming back for Killzone, we appreciate you hanging out with us all week. It's been a great week. A lot of giveaways, a lot of wins. So hopefully everybody's green. Carry that into the weekend. We're back on Monday. Last reminder, no streams next week. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. You hear me? Tell everybody. No streams next week. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. If you're not in our Discord, get in the Discord. I'm sure the guys are going to group up and trade in the Discord, but we will not have ASFX TV streams Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. What days? Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Why? Because the boot camp, because you're not coming, whoever you are listening to this, you're not coming to the biggest futures event of the year. You're staying home, which is fine. Stack your bread, but you're missing 2 days of learning and trading and networking and fun. So we're going to go do that, and then we'll be back for stream Monday following that. Okay. Bye, everybody. See you for 2 hours in Killzone. See you in 2 hours for Killzone. Said that backwards. See you in 2 hours for Killzone.